Okay. Okay. I'll keep it like this. Mm. Sorry for the. Hello. 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 Hi.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Can't hear you. Hello. 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 I'll be loud. It's fine. I have to hold it. So, wait. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning and warm welcome to the beloved guests, respected founders and board of directors of Team Comrade, our devoted teachers panel, beloved parents, and my dear friends. I am Sheikh Hasina here, your host for the next few hours. The most awaited moment of the month has finally arrived. Today, let's find the answer for the most asked question. What is next after O-levels? We warmly welcome Ahmad Anzar sir to the stage to give a rough idea about this event.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Uh, for this oral batch, after a long time, we are meeting like this, and I just want to give an idea, like why we have organized this A-level career guidance introduction, or we can call orientation program. This is the main reason is because most of you having a problem with what next after all of us, what to choose, right? So in that scenario, you have to understand one thing that uh, first thing you have to choose which is your passion and which is your profession would be looking like you want to understand that after like 10 years or 15 years what I want to be or what I want to become, right? With that aim and vision only you have to choose any stream. So in that scenario you have to understand one thing: before choosing those streams you have to go through those streams. You have to go through the university entrance book. I'll tell you one of the main reason. After O levels in English medium, we are seeing a huge lack of knowledge for English medium students that they know about A levels, because everybody tries to get a diploma or something else and they try to find a job and they do something, but they don't understand what is the importance is all A levels, right? why it is competitive in single medium students, especially for single medium, right? So why it is so competitive there? You can see A level classes generally, right? It's crowded more than 2,000, 3,000 students in single medium class. And then why? What's the problem with English medium? Right? All of us just we try to understand like okay, fine, we having some other external courses, so we can do that. Why single medium students always try to go for this? Right? If you think about that, it is so simple. First thing, basically, right? You are getting a degree which is worldwide valid by studying hard for 2.5 years. Just within this 2 to 2.5 years, if you study properly, you can enter to a university in Sri Lanka which is worldwide valid. Any degree you are getting from a Sri Lankan or local university is worldwide valid. That is the main thing, right? So while keeping a diamond with you, why you need to choose some gold or other things? You're having a diamond. The only thing what you need is you need some courage and some dedication for these 2.5 years, right? Especially when you are in English medium than single or Tamil medium, especially, right? English medium curriculum, these resources you can collect on these subjects, everything, the materials, in all the YouTube videos, Google, everything is favorable for English medium students mainly. That we have to understand first. Because even if you need to go through any tute or anything, reference, every reference is there in English. So than a single or other medium students, especially for English medium students, this is much valuable, the A level. You can easily score properly if you have a good guidance. The only thing is you are lacking guidance, right? So A level introduction program, I don't know about how others did, but I just wanted to, as Team Comrade, we just wanted some difference. So every single lecturer here today, they will explain you, right, what's the interesting part of their stream and what you will get, right? And you have to understand one thing, like just before starting your A levels, just go through some university images at least, because I just wanted to get this idea previously after going to Peradeniya University for an exhibition. I went to Peradeniya University and it was so beautiful, right? Than any universities in Sri Lanka, right? If you want to get an idea, just go and see, right? And they are providing free education for this 5 years of time period. I have spent in my university, University of Colombo. I'll tell at last one of my experience, right? For these 5 years, my academic fees was totally per year 150 rupees into 5 years, 750 rupees. For just 750 rupees, I have gained something like which is million worth degree. Who's gonna give this? And is it worldwide valid? Yes, of course, it is worldwide valid. The degrees you are getting in Sri Lankan universities is worldwide valid, right? So what you have to do is just a few years, like 2 years of time, if you did properly with a good guidance, with a good team, you can achieve this. So simple, right? You know, but this is not a part-time work. Once you come to A levels, it should be a full-time work. And you have to have a good plan. And you have to have a good team. And you have to have a good guidance. Because every class you might see like they are going to class and coming back. But we have a different plan, right? Our team will guide you in a different manner, not like anyone else, right? At last, I will tell you when it comes to the biology part, right? I will tell you how we are going to guide not only for the biology student, almost all the students, right? What they need is they need a motivation in between every, like, in at least a month, like 1 or 2 motivations, like for them to get the energy and work, right? If not, normally a person would lose their energy. So in that case, we would provide that also. And the life behind that A levels, right, is so serious life that you have to understand first, right? Now we are like, you thought like O level is the most hardest thing. No, it is not. It is a zero level. Now you are climbing a mountain and still you are in the beginning. In the beginning, right? Here in the beginning, like do you have a marker? Use marker. In this mountain, you see, In this mountain, just think this is not writing. No. Right? Just think this is grade 1 or grade LKG, and here now you are in here, all levels. Right? Okay. Here, I got the right. Now you are here, or grade 1 here, grade 11. Now you think this is the most hardest one. You are here, and you know, right? You want to climb this mountain, and if you think O level is here, A level is here. Just 3 subjects, but A level is there. Is it hard? Yes, obviously it's hard. But the thing is, you have to have a good technique and strategy. Anything can be overcome with a good strategy and technique. So therefore, right, if there are teams, like, time to time they keep motivating you doing something, and they put a, like, small fence to climb easily, and some others putting, right, and some others putting that, uh right, giving the motivations and all the stuffs here, right, and then they help putting a staircase, those lecturers, staircase. This journey will be easier than you came. So these parts done by 50 percentage, you all. The rest of the 50 percentage from the lecturer side. If you give this 50 percentage properly, you can achieve this easily. You need a good team to work, right? Then after that, right, the degree is little here, not hard like A levels, because I have gone through that. Everybody here has gone through that. They know degree is not hard, like, actually it's hard, but after A levels, compared to A levels, with that management, the degree exams wouldn't be hard. That is the first thing, right? And then if you are in a good qualified level, your life will be easy to upgrade, not difficult, right? For anything in this time period of 2.5 years, you're gonna get so much of knowledge from each and every single lecturer, from their life experience, right? The way they have handled the stress, the way they have managed everything in their life, everything will be here, right? With that, your dream, you can accomplish your dream. But first thing, you have to have a good vision, view, right? What am I talented in, and what I can do, what is my capacity, right? You can try with everything, and then you stick to one, and then you continue a journey, right? So the life behind this, there is like around 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, according to the choosing degree, right? After your A levels, 2 years, right? Your exams will be there, and after that, you will have your degree. It can be 3 years, and if you are doing masters, 4 years. If you are doing a PhD, it's 5 years. That's up to you, right? So within that next 3 years of time, you will have a valid degree. But this is all free of charge, just free of charge for you all, right? So what if you try at least, like, for this, like, there's a competition, yes, obviously, but what if you try? That's the thing, right? We have to give a try to understand whether there's opportunity or not. Opportunities won't happen like easily, or there will be opportunities, but sometimes we have to hunt the opportunities, right? So we have to understand that thing. I'm not going to prolong the introduction session, so I just want to give the idea why you want to choose A level other than any other thing. You can do, if you want, if you like, for your career, for your future. If you want to earn something, doing a small diploma or something, it's different, like 3 months, 4 months, or like kind of like doing some other small diplomas. It's fine, so you can improve your knowledge within this time period. But after that, there is a life, right? So for that, you need a professional qualification, right? For that, now the local government universities, there are so many universities in Sri Lanka, right? All of these universities providing high quality degrees, high quality degrees. What if you try for these 2 years, to try properly, we can be there in. So once we are in, almost like it's easy to get the degree, after small few sacrifications. We learn the life there. University life is so and so different. It's very nice, right? You will learn about people, you will learn about responsibilities, you will learn about how to stand as a man or a woman, and you will learn what is your passion. Because once after I entered to university only, I found myself. Before that, I was doing so many things. I was like until I uh, get the medical faculty, until I get it, right? I was doing so many things. Like I was teaching, I was doing graphic designing, and I was doing photography, and also I was doing motivational speeches. I was teaching in other places, right? With all of these, we were doing some businesses. So finally, we identified what's our talent. So to hunt the opportunity, we have to do something. If you do something, yes, obviously we're gonna get it. That is the first thing. So you have to understand that importance. In university life, I found myself, right? Some of you might find yourself there. Some of you might find yourself while doing A levels. But don't lose focus. If you are in focus, you can do a lot. That's the main thing. You have to understand so many things about university life. Once I come for explanation of the biology part, I will explain you all of these things. Right? What is the importance of that university life? That is very nice life. You are understanding so many responsibilities in that life. Right? Once I came from my hometown to Colombo, I learned so many things here. Right? Basically, how to stand alone. Right? I am not from a very rich family. Right? All of the lecturers are not like that. Right? Just normal middle class families. Right? But now, in eventually within these few years, if you are upgrading ourselves, the only thing is education provided by my parents, and even the other lecturers also same. The best thing what a parent can provide is the education. The rest of the things students have to follow up. So in that scenario, parents have to understand that how to support your kid within this time period, how to support, how to give them the motivation, how to keep them in the proper track. Meantime, students need to understand, right, without losing, why parents, why they keep asking you to study, right? Why they ask you, like they are spending a lot, because not like A levels, A level classes fees also charges also high, right? So you have to understand everything. You have to gain from bottom to top everything. If you have that motivation, if you have that courage, you can do this thing, right? So try to enter to a university and see, not a private one, especially a local government university. Is different life. It's very beautiful life. If you want, just go through Sri Lankan local universities and just search and see at least some photos. If you can go, just go and come. You'll understand. You'll get motivated. The main motivation was once I went to a medical exhibition in Peradeniya University, and then once I go there, right, I saw the surrounding, how freely they are studying, how freely they are walking, right, after A levels, right, how freely they're gonna get their degree, right? Yes, there are exams, there are so many things, but still, it's a very beautiful life, right? I have gone through that life, and it is very beautiful, right? You will find yourself there, so don't miss that chance, right? Once you have the opportunity, don't lose it. Just 2 years. Meantime, the first year you won't do something, you won't, you do, no problem. But next, like after 6 months or 1 year of time, just you can fully focus. That we will be guiding you all what to do, right? So I won't prolong my speech here, because at last I will explain in the biology part. So and so, right? What is our plan? How we going to work as a team? So and so, right? Even the online, even physically, right? Okay. So I'll end up the introduction of the event part, right? Other lecturers, they will come and they will uh, follow their lectures, right? Okay. Thank you. You can use that mic. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Can use.
Thank you, Anju, sir. Now let me call my friend. Talk few words about life at Team Comrade.
Hello, everyone. And learning made it easier here. Why was that? I think it was because the environment of the colors, the vibrance, the teaching methods of the lecturers, all of these made it very interesting, very vibrant, very pleasant for all of us to learn. And I'm thinking, how would it be for A levels also? I hope it would be good. But then with today's program, I hope it's going to make it even better. With that, I'll end my speech here. So yeah, thank you.
It's time to introduce our lectures panel to the students and parents. Shabnam Aslam will be taking in charge of this.
First and foremost, let me introduce you Sir Nafiz Ahmad, who is qualified with Bachelor of Science in Economics and Management, ACCA finalist.
Okay, yeah, hi, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everything. Yeah, I just feel a little nervous, but it's fine. All right. So I think you guys are after O levels and you are here to get ready for your A levels. Okay, but I think first of all, I just want to tell. Okay, I think this is one of the best decision because if you take a break between O levels and A levels, not technical, realistically, it's very difficult to start up. I mean, if you take a 6 months break, I mean, if you look at the boys, okay, if you take a break from football or basketball for like 4 or 5 months and starting back, it's going to be difficult. But you're just after O levels, you're still fresh. Going with the same pace for A levels will be really great. All right. Number one, okay, I don't know whether they introduce the subject I'm going to teach. I'm Nafiz and I'm going to teach economics. I'm pretty sure none of you all, those who did O levels, might not know about the subject called economics because you have done business and accounting and basically all the other subjects of A levels, but not econ at all. And on the other hand, how many of you have heard econ is the hardest? From your friends or seniors? Seniors. Okay, get rid of them. That's the first thing I will say. I mean, your seniors are saying econ is the hardest, right? I mean, if they say something is hard, and if it's there in your A levels, and if you hear other seniors getting an A for it or getting a good grade for it, it is not really hard. It's just that your seniors did not study or put the effort. That's what I will say. If anybody says econ is the hardest or any subject in A level is the hardest, I mean something is hard as long as you don't try. If you try, if you work hard for it, you can go for it. I mean, you can even find the easiest subject to be difficult. All right. And okay, just to tell about economics, I don't want to explain everything because you're not going to understand it in detail. But simply, econ is studying about all the people. And if you want to know the type of people, simply we divide it between individuals like us, government, and businesses. So if we are looking at economics, we'll be studying about individuals, government, and businesses. So I don't want to go in detail. So we're going to look into three things. And if you look at the content in economics, unlike BS and accounting, what I will say is economics has a mix of numbers and theory. That means economics is good for people who like little bit of theory and little bit of numbers. So it's a mix of it. So even by studying numbers also you can get an A. Even by studying a theory also you can get an A. So you have the choice. Like even in exam you can choose the question you want to do. By studying numbers also you can get an A. By studying theory also you can get an A. But we don't have that option. What we say is always study both theory, numbers, and go for it. So when I started my A levels, I preferred theory over numbers. I hated numbers, so I hated O-level maths. But I started econ. But when I started econ, I preferred numbers over theory. That means numbers became my number one choice over theory. So it depends. So if you have that mindset, something is difficult, I would say get rid of it. If you try, everything is easy. And the second thing that might come to your head is, okay, if I do economics, what's the job I'm going to do? So that's the biggest, that's the ultimate aim. No, but always, whenever you start something, you have to look at the destination you're going to go. Okay, so if you're going to trip with your friend, you're not going to just go on a travel guide. What you're going to think is, okay, if I'm going to go with him, where am I going? New Delhi or Kandy? So that's the first thought. No, the destination. So if you're going to choose any subject for A levels, including econ, you might think, okay, if I do econ, what can I do in the future? If the focus is going to be based on econ, I would say mainly economics is do with analysis. For example, if you are studying economics, even before you buy a phone, you will think, okay, if I buy the phone, can I make money out of it? I mean, okay, can I at least be a photographer and get a return out of it? Okay, can I do some sort of online business and get a return out of it? So if you think in an economics point of view, after you study economics after 1 or 2 years, the main thing you do is, if I do something now, what's the return I will get out of it? So will I make money out of it? So later on, okay, nowadays people are moving towards crypto, stock market and all. So even if you're going to work towards crypto, stock market and all, if you're going to invest and get a return, I would say economics is a subject for you guys. And those who are thinking of doing economics, you can do it as a subject of commerce or also as a subject of arts. So economics is mainly chosen by two types of students, the ones who go with commerce or the ones who go with arts. All right. And the other thing, so coming back to where I started, so most of us think econ is difficult. But again, you're done with your O-levels. In O-levels, you did 9 subjects, if I'm not wrong. In A-levels, you're going to do 3 subjects. O-levels, you study for 2 years. A-levels, also you're going to study for 2 years. So you did 9 subjects there. Here you're doing 3 subjects. And you're thinking, okay, 3 years by 2 years. The reason is you're going to put that 2 years completely for 3 subjects. Meaning you are going to put lot of time for one subject. That means each subject you're going to study in detail. And each subject is going to be a little difficult compared to O-levels. Okay. That means just because you got 9 A's for O-levels does not mean you're going to get 3 A's for A-level. I know people who have messed up their O-levels, but they thought of a new beginning and they got 3 A's for A-levels. All right. So if you're going to do any subject, including econ, what I'll say is it's a 2 years commitment. So when at the moment you choose, it's a 2-year commitment. And when you're committed to something, think of it like, okay, in the future, think of it like a marriage. If you're committed to something, you got to be committed. You can't leave in between. Okay, you got to be committed. You can't leave in between. All right. So number one thing, if you choose the subject, if you find something difficult, there's no other option. You chose it. No, that's your life, right? First thing, love the subject. So I will say, okay, even if you have no other option, if you love the subject, you're definitely going to get through it. Sometimes you might feel like, okay, I don't like it at all. But if you start loving the subject from beginning, all the 3 subjects, definitely you're going to get through it. All right. So again, I'm not saying econ is difficult. If you think it's going to be difficult on the day one, it's definitely going to be difficult. But if you're going to think, okay, I'm going to do it, I'm going to get it right, I'm going to get into the university as Anza told, then pretty sure econ is going to be easy. And the second main advice I want to give is, I've noticed it based on the previous batches. At the beginning, they don't study. Students don't study. Okay, they want to have fun. And then second year, latter part, when you're closer to exam, just like you did for O-levels, when you're closer to exam, you want to study harder. A-levels, you can't do that. O-levels, maybe in the last few months, you can crack it. But A-levels, you can't crack everything in the last few months. There's a lot to do. So I would say, be careful. I mean, you can have your friends. I'm not saying no for it. But what I'm saying is, if somebody is not letting you study, be aware of them, especially when you come to your A-levels. I would say be a little bit selfish because it's going to be your life now. It's going to be you who's going to do your exam after 2.5 years or 2 years. So because of that reason, when you're choosing a subject or when you're working hard, from day one onward, start working. Don't give up. And if somebody's pulling you down, if your friend is not letting you study, if they say, okay, my friend, let's go bunk the class. Let's not go for the class. Let's not study. We have time. The moment somebody says we have time, you know that what you need to do with that person. All right. So again, just to tell brief about econ again. So econ is studying about people and looking at if I invest on something, will I get a profit out of it? So when you take a decision, so even now, before you choose the subject, you're going to do something to do with econ. What? Okay, I'm going to do 3 subjects. If I'm going to do 3 subjects, what's the return I'm going to get after 2 years? And because of that 2 years, what's the degree I'm going to do? And after that, what's going to happen in the future? We have no control of the future, but we can take a decision now to see what's going to happen in the future. All right. So thank you. And let us see what's next. Yeah. Okay, thanks, guys.
Let's have Sir Altaf Haris, who is well qualified in ACCA UK Bachelor of Science Honour in Applied Accounting UK, Senior Lecturer of CIMA ACCA AAT AQF, with 13 years of teaching experience.
You might wonder, why did I wipe the board? Yes, not to do a lecture. Don't worry about it. I won't do lectures today. But yes, morning we started with 2 sessions with good, motivating, positive, pushed speeches. So let me take it in a little bit different manner. Let me start with a very good morning. Good morning, people. I need that energy. I need that energy from you. So bring that energy out. Take your lethargic thing from your mind. Bring that energy out. Give me a very good morning, people. Good morning. Perfect. Super. So let me ask you a question. What is success? What is success? You tell me. What is success? Yes. So we'll keep it little bit interactive manner, right? I'm not going to do a speech here. I'm not going to do a speech. So let's keep it a little bit of interactive manner. I'm not going to take too much of time also. Maximum, maybe max 10 minutes. Max 10 minutes. What is success? Being where you wanted to be. What you wanted to be. After that, come to the point. Come. Earn money, work, earn money, get settled, having your own vehicle, having your own house, getting married. Yes or no? So even you don't know people, even people, when we ask this question, a lot of people are scared to answer like this. I want to achieve my targets. What the hell is that? A blunt statement. No. Be very specific. I define my success based on the vehicle and the house. Simple as that. We'll talk open and transparent. That is the success defined by most of the Sri Lankans. No, yes or no? Yes. So how I define success, people? Very simple. My definition of success. My definition of success simply depends. Depends. Depends person to person. Certain people, yes. My same story is repeat telecasted to me. So, for me, people, success depends. Now, certain people, as I clearly stated, success means the tangible things. But certain people are there, success means not only the tangible thing. they will achieve the success in their life, as you correctly said, by doing the things that you love. Now, certain people are there. They will not go behind these physical assets by doing what they love, maybe by doing some charities. They will live a good life, peace of mind life, nice life. So how to go to these people? Now let's come to the majority. Let's come to the majority. Yeah, we'll open. We'll have a open, transparent conversation. Lot of people defining the success based on the tangible assets that you have. That means mainly based on money. Yes or no? Agreed or not? Agreed or not? Agreed. So for you to come to this level, people, there are two paths. Path 1 and path 2. There are two paths, people. Okay. So let me keep that path as it is. Let me start with your school life, people. If you take your school life, let me take grade 1 to 11. Then people, in 11, you are doing O levels. Now you are done with your O levels. Yes or no? So what? You are done with your O levels. What are you going to do next? To go to that. To go to that, what are you going to do next? To the success. So you are done with your O levels. Let me show you two paths, people. One path, certain people are not doing A levels. Certain people are not doing A levels. What they will do, directly they will jump to some higher education, and they will go in their path, people, like this. And certain people are there, they will do A levels. Then people, they will get into some higher education. They will go in like this. Now let me put some numbers. Okay. People say no, A level vadan naha, karla vadan naha, O vadan naha. You might have seen some motivational speeches. The last person, he has become successful than the class first. You might have heard Mark Zuckerberg, school dropout, Bill Gates dropout. Yes, school dropouts, university dropouts. It's not from ABC University, yeah? From which university? Harvard. From the Harvard University. Not from ABC University, Harvard University, people. So what you have to understand, simply, if you want to become successful in your life, people, education matters. So that's the point. Point number 1, education matters. Do not take the education for granted. Education will support you someday, people, for sure. Now, you might have heard certain success stories saying, okay, there is a person who even didn't do A levels or O levels, but that person became successful. But people, if I put some numbers, if there are 100 people, maybe one person will become success. Our people are there, no TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, මේව දැකලා ජෝස් වෙනවා, motivate වෙනවා. No need to do A levels, no need to study, I'll start my business. That is only 1% of the story, yeah? If 100 people go to the same end who have studied, can any one of you tell me, from the people who have properly studied, that means O levels done, A levels done, bachelor's done, having a qualification, properly completed bachelor's is there. Can anyone is there giving you an open challenge? Can you name 5 people at least? Or 3 people? Think. In your family background, think. In your friends background, think. In your radius, think. Can you tell at least 3 people who has properly studied? properly studied and they have not achieved in their life. They don't have that recognition that everyone is seeking for. Can you think? 3 people, just 3 people, people who have properly studied, not the people who did good in O levels. I'm not talking about the people who did good in O levels. O levels Kerala, A levels Kerala, after O levels, A levels, getting into university, completing a degree. That kind of person, it's very difficult to find. If you take 100 people, out of that 100 people, sometimes 2 people might not have become successful. Then what you have to understand, simple thing, if you give your focus for the education properly, the chances of becoming successful in your life is very high, people. Here, see, as a number, I can put a 98% success rate. How many percent success rate? 98%. Look at this percentage, people. This percentage. How much is the success rate? Only 1%. So, people, simple idea that I want to give you in your life. Don't take the education into granted. Even you are becoming a technician, even you are becoming an electrician, people, even you are becoming a software engineer or doctor. For anyone, education is something that they should have. The person who is having a proper technical qualification, people, I'm talking about technical qualification, no? Even a person who is having a technical qualification, that person will do much more better way than the person who is going from the experience. Yes, I know if you go in your life based on the experience, someday you can become successful, people. But again, what I am telling, the growth of the career ladder will be higher if you have some kind of education, people. So please make sure to not to take the education into granted. So y'all are done with your O levels. This is the best time, as Nafi sir said. He clearly stated, I have seen lot of students in my life. I am talking with the experience. I am doing lecturing for last 13 years and especially for professional qualifications. I have seen in my life, people, after O levels, the gap that you are getting is there. No, that's enough to ruin your life. Suppose if you go out of the track, people, again coming back to the track is not easy at all. Do keep that in your mind. So y'all are done with your O levels. Yes, you have to have some free time for yourself. Plan accordingly. If there are 7 days for a week, okay, allocate 1 day for yourself, people. Sleep till maybe 12 o'clock. Not a problem. Fine. For yourself, going out with your friends, fine. Watching a movie, fine. Out of 7 days, keep 1 day. Not a problem, people. But what our people are doing, they are keeping all 7 days to make themselves entertained. දැන් ආතල් එක ගන්න. තව අවුරුදු 4කින් ආතල් එක ඔයාට ආතල් දෙයි. Seriously. So people, keep a target. Keep a target. Work for your target, people. Be motivated, be dedicated, be pushed. Maximum you are going to study maybe another 5 to 6 years, I would say, with your bachelor's. After that, people, the life will become very easy. So again, as the last point, I am telling people, do not take education into granted. Signing off, Altaf Haris.
Now, let me invite Sir Harsha Lakmal, who is well qualified with a leading government school in Colombo, Bachelor of Science, University of Sri Jayawardena.
හරි. good morning ළමයි. good morning. හරි. එහෙනම් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම thanks ඔයාලා අපේ ආරාධනාව පිළිගෙන මේ ආවට දැන් O level උත් ඉවර වෙලා ඊගාවට රෙඩි වෙන්නේ මොකටද මේ? A level වලට නේ? හරි. එතකොට පුතේ මම දැන් අද ඔයාලට කියන්න හදන්නේ ඔයාලගේ විෂය නිර්දේශයට අලුතෙන්ම හඳුන්වා දුන්න විෂයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ 2013 දී ඔයාලගේ විෂය නිර්දේශයට අලුතෙන්ම හඳුන්වා දීපු විෂයක් ගැන තමයි මම අද ඔයාලට කියන්න හදන්නේ. හරි. මෙහෙම හිතමුකෝ. මම දැන් ඔයාලට කියනවා මම අද ආවේ ගොන් කරත්තෙන් කියලා. ඔයාලට මොකද හිතෙන්නේ? මම කියන මං අද ආවේ කරත්තෙන් කියලා. දැන් ඔයාලට මොකද හිතෙන්නේ එතකොට? නෑ හිතන්නකෝ. හැබැයි ටිකක් ඈත අතීතේ හිතලා බලනකොට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කරත්තයක් තිබිච්ච මිනිහෙක් මොනවාද? පොඩ්ඩක් දියුණු මිනිහෙක් නේ. හැබැයි අද අපි දියුණු වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට අතීතයේ තිබිච්ච ඒවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි ගණන් ගන්න නෑ දැන්. හැබැයි අතීතයේ රෝදේ හොයාගත්ත දවසේ ඉඳන් ඊට පස්සේ කරත්තේ හොයාගත්තා. අද මිනිස්සු දහස් ගාණක් දාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් තරමට ගුවනින් දාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් තරමට අද මිනිස්සු දියුණු වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මුහුදෙන් ගමන් කරන. ඉස්සර ලියුම් වලින් තමයි පණිවිඩ හුවමාරු කරගත්තේ. අද පොඩ්ඩකට ඔයාලගේ ෆෝන් එක පැයකට ඔෆ් කරලා තියන්නකෝ බලන්න. මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. පැයකට ඔෆ් කරලා තියන්න. මොනවද වෙන්නේ? sannivedana communication එක බිඳුවටම වැටෙනවා. Taman තනි වෙනවා කියලා තේරෙනවනේ. හරි. අපි මේ කොහෙටද යන්නේ? ක්‍රමයෙන් පටන් අරගෙන කොහෙටද අපි මේ යන්නේ? අපි දියුණු වෙන්න පුතේ ටෙක්නොලොජි අතින් අපි දියුණු වෙගෙන ඉස්සරහට යන්න. ඔයාලා පිළිගන්නවද? අද ටෙක්නොලොජි එක නැත්තම් අද තාක්ෂණය නැත්තම් ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ජීවත් වෙන්න බෑ කියලා හොඳටම තේරෙයි. ෆෝන් එක පැයකට ඔෆ් කරලා තියන්න. නේ? ජීවත් වෙන්න බෑ කියලා හොඳටම තේරෙයි. තේරුණා නේද? ඒ නිසා ඔයාලගේ විෂය නිර්දේශයට පුතේ 2013 දී හඳුන්වලා දීලා තියෙනවා තාක්ෂණ වේදේ කියලා විෂයක්. ටෙක්නොලොජි. අන්න ඒක ගැන අද ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්න තමයි මම මෙතනට අවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ. පැහැදිලි නේද? හරි. බලමු. දැන් මේ වගේ දෙයක් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේත් මොනවද? ටෙක්නොලොජි. දැන් කලින් අපි ලිව්වේ මොකේද? චෝක් වලින් නේ ලිව්වේ. දැන් අද ලියන්නේ මොකේද? දැන් මේක මෙතන දැන් ඊට පස්සේ දැන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන මොනවද? ස්මාර්ට් බෝඩ්. දැන් කොහෙටද අපි මේ යන්නේ? දැන් හෙට වෙන්න තියෙන දේ අපිට අද කියන්න පුළුවන්. හිතන්න පුතේ අද දවසේ අපි ටෙක්නොලොජි එක අද දවසේ වෙන දේ දැනගෙන හිටියේ නැත්තම් තව අපි අවුරුදු 10කින් 15කින් ජීවත් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? දැන් ආච්චි කෙනෙක්ට ස්මාර්ට් ෆෝන් එකක් දීලා බලන්න. යූස් කරන්න ඈ ආච්චි ස්මාර්ට් ෆෝන් එකක් පුතා අරන් දුන්නා මුණුපුරාට කියලා තමයි යූස් කරගන්නේ. නැද්ද? එහෙමනේ. තේරුණා නේද? එතකොට අපි දවසෙන් දවස වයසට යනවා. එතකොට අපි එදිනදා වෙන ටෙක්නොලොජි එක අපේ ඇඟේ තිබුණේ නැත්තම් අපිට අනාගතයක් නැහැ ජීවත් වෙන්නත් එපා වෙනවා. හරිද? ඒක හොඳටම හිතලා බලන්න. ඔයාගේ ෆෝන් එක පැයකට නැති වුණොත් මොන කරදර තොගයකට ඔයාට මුහුණ දෙන්න සිද්ධ වෙයිද කියලා. හරි. දැන් මම ඔයාලට කියා දෙන්නම්. ඔයාලා ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක තෝරගත යුත්තේ ඇයි? මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම මොකක්ද? මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ඉස්සරහට යූස් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක කරොත් ජොබ් කැටගරිස් තියෙයිද? ජොබ් තියෙයිද? රට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයිද? ඇයි මේ වගේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් අලුතෙන් හඳුන්වලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ? නේ? ඒ දේවල් ටික මම අද ඔයාලට පැහැදිලි කිරීමක් කරන්න. හරි. තාක්ෂණ වේදය. ටෙක්නොලොජි 2026 බැච් එක තමයි ඔයාලා. හැබැයි මේක ආවේ 2013 2013 තමයි මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක හඳුන්වලා දුන්නේ. මම A level කළා එක අවුරුද්දයි මම මැත්ස් වලින් කරේ. හැබැයි මම ඉන්න කාලේ ටෙක්නොලොජි තිබ්බනම් මම තෝරගන්නේ ටෙක්නොලොජි. හරිද? මොකද මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකෙන් ජොබ් ෆීල්ඩ් එක වැඩි. මම ඔයාලට කියනකොට තේරෙයි මේක ඔයාලට කොච්චර වැදගත් වෙන ෆීල්ඩ් එකක්ද කියලා. මේ දැන් ඔයාලට ලොකුවට ඇහෙන්නේ ටෙක්නොලොජි. දැන් පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැති තැනක් පුළුවන් නම් මට අද යන්න කලින් කියන්න. හරිද? පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැති තැන යන්න කලින් කියන්න සර් මෙන්න මෙතන ටෙක්නොලොජි පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැහැ. පුළුවන් නම් හොයලා කියන්න. පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැති තැනක් නැහැ. ඔයාලා ඉඳගෙන ඉන්නේ ටෙක්නොලොජි නිසා. හරිද? අන්න ඒ නිසා හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න මේක පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ නැති තැනක් නැහැ. හරි. තාක්ෂණ වේද විෂය ආරම්භය මම කිව්වා කවදද 2013 ආරම්භ වුණා. ඊට පස්සේ 2015 තමයි පළවෙනියටම බැච් එක ඒ කියන්නේ 2013 එක්සෑම් එක ආරම්භ කළා පළවෙනියටම විභාගෙ ලිව්වේ 2015. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ 2016 දී වගේ යුනිවර්සිටි ගත්තා. ඒකට තිබ්බේ ශ්‍රී ජයවර්ධනපුර විශ්වවිද්‍යාලේ. ඒකේ තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ෆැකල්ටි එක ආරම්භ කරේ. අපි කැම්පස් එකේ ඉඳි ගහනවා බිල්ඩින් එකක් හොගාලා. අපි බලනවා මොකද්ද මේ කියලා. සර්ච් කරලා බලනකොට මොකද්ද? ටෙක්නොලොජි ෆැකල්ටි එක. අපේ කැම්පස් එකේ තමයි මම ගිහපු කැම්පස් එකේ තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ටෙක්නොලොජි ෆැකල්ටි එක ආරම්භ කරේ. එතකොට ඒ කට්ටිය 2015 දී ආවා. හරිද? 2015 දී කැම්පස් එකට ආවා. හරි. පුතේ තාක්ෂණ වේදය ගත්තාම ඔයාලට කරන්න පුළුවන් ආකාර දෙකක් තියෙනවා. ආකාර දෙක ඒ කියන්නේ ආකාර දෙකකින් ඔයාලට යන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් ඔයාලා දන්න හොඳටම දැන් මැත්ස් එහෙම වගේ තෝරගත්තොත් ඔයාලට මැත්ස් කරොත් ඉංජිනේර් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මොකක්ද? බයෝ කරොත් ડોක්ටර් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නේ? අර ඒ වගේ පැති දෙකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? අන්න ඒ වගේ මේ තාක්ෂණ වේදෙත් ඔයාලට පැති දෙකකින් ගමන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? ඒක Taman තමයි තීරණය කරගන්නේ මම මොන පැත්තෙන්ද යන්නේ කියලා. හරි. දැන් මේවා මම හදලා තියෙන්නේ ටෙක්නොලොජි වලින්. තේරෙනවද? හරි. එතකොට ඔන්න පළවෙනි එක ET Engineering Technology. Engineering Technology. ඊගාව එක BST. BST Biosystem Technology. හරිද? ජෛව පද්ධති තාක්ෂණ වේදය අරක නැත්නම් මොනවාද? ඉංජිනේරු තාක්ෂණ වේදය කියලා කොටස් දෙකකින් යන්න පුළුවන්. පැහැදිලිද? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ මේ මොක කරත් SFT කරන්න ඕනේ මම කරන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක. මම දැන් ඔයාලට උගන්වන්න ඉන්න සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක SFT. Science for Technology. Science for Technology. ඕකේ ඒ කියන්නේ මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් ET ඔයා තෝරගත්තත් BST තෝරගත්තත් දෙක මොකෙන් තෝරගත්තත් තාක්ෂණ වේදය සඳහා විද්‍යාව කියන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ඔයා තෝරගත යුතුමයි. දැන් මැත්ස් තෝරගත්තත් බයෝ තෝරගත්තත් මොනවාද? ෆිසික්ස් තෝරගන්නවා වගේ තමයි. පැහැදිලිනේ? අන්න ඒ වගේ මේ දෙකෙන් මොකක් තෝරගත්තත් ඔයා SFT කියන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක තෝරගන්න ඕන. හරිද? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ දැන් අපි බලමු හරි. දැන් ඔයාට මේ ET සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක තෝරගෙන BST එකක් තෝරගත්තකම ET එක BST එක දෙකම තෝරගන්න බෑ ආ. නිකන් හරියට මේ මොනවාද? මැසුයි බයෝ දෙකම තෝරගන්නවා වගේ. එහෙම බෑ. එක්කෝ ET එක්කෝ BST දෙකෙන් එකක් තෝරගන්න. පුතේ ඊට පස්සේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම A level වලට විෂයන් තුනක් කරන්න බෑ. විෂයන් කීයක් කරන්න ඕනද? තුනක්. දැන් මේ ඔයා තෝරගත්ත කියන්නකෝ ET. ඔයා ET තෝරගත්තා. ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි තෝරගත්තා. ඒකත් එක්ක ඔයා අනිවාර්යෙන් පුතේ SFT තෝරගන්න ඕනේ. අනිවාර්යෙන් තෝරගන්න ඕනේ. ඒකත් එක්ක ඔයාට මෙතන තියෙන විෂයන් 11න් මොනවාද? එකක් තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මෙතන තියෙනවා තොරතුරු හා sannivedana තාක්ෂණය. ICT. ඕක නැතුවම බෑ. ඕක නැත්තම් ජීවිතයක් නැහැ. හරිද? Agri. ඕක නැතුවම බෑ. ඕක නැත්තම් කන්න නැතුව තමයි ජීවත් වෙන්න වෙන්නේ. හරිද? පැහැදිලිනේ? Agri නැත්තම් වගා කරන්න නැත්තම් පුතේ කන්නේ කොහමද? නේ? ඒ නිසා ඕක නැත්තම් මේ බෑ. ආර්ථික විද්‍යාව. ඒකත් දැන් අපිට හොඳට දැනෙනවා. නේ? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ භූගෝල විද්‍යාව. මේ හැම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක්ම වැදගත්. හරිද? ගෘහ ආර්ථික විද්‍යාව, හෝම් සයන්ස්. ඔක එල්ලොන්ට එහෙම නියමයි. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඉංග්‍රීසි. ඊට සංනිවේදන මාධ්‍ය නාද්‍යන මීඩියා. දැන් මේ කතා කරන එක YouTube වලින් බලන කට්ටිය කියන්නකෝ ඇයි ඔයාලා මේක දැන් කොහොම නරවන්නේ කොහොමද? මීඩියා නිසා. නැත්තම් බෑන්නේ. අනේ වගේ තමයි තමනාද චිත්‍ර. හරිද? ලස්සන චිත්‍ර අඳින්න පුළුවන් කෙනෙක්ට මේකත් එක්ක චිත්‍ර කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ව්‍යාපාර අධ්‍යයනයේ ගිණුම්කරණය. accounting මෙතන ගොඩක් වැදගත් වෙනවා. මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකත් එක්ක accounting තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා මෙතන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක වල තියෙන ගණිතය. ගණිත කියන්නේ මේ O level වලට තිබිච්ච ගණිතය නෙමෙයි. A level වලට තියෙන mathematics උත් නෙමෙයි. එච්චර ඇඩ්වාන්ස් නෑ. හරිද? නිකන් අතරමැද වගේ තියෙන O level වලට චුට්ටක් වැඩි, A level වලට පොඩ්ඩක් අඩුයි වගේ නිකන් අතරමැද තියෙන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් තමයි ඔය maths කියලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ වගේ පුතේ ඔයාලට මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්? තෝරගන්න පුළුවන් සබ්ජෙක්ට් 11ක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ බලමු. දැන් ගොඩාක් අය, ඒ කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගොඩක් අය සිලෙක්ට් කරගන්නේ මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. ET, SFT, ICT. නිකන් එකට යන විෂයක් තෝරගන්නවා. දැන් නිකන් මෙහෙම හිතන්නකෝ පුතේ. ET තෝරගෙන SFT තෝරගෙන හරිද? ගෘහ ආර්ථික විද්‍යාව තෝරගන්නවා. හරිද? ඉංජිනේරින් කළා ගෙදර උයනවා වගේ වැඩක් නෙමෙයි මෙතන යන්නේ. ආනන්ද? ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි කළා මොනවාද? ගෙදර ඉඳන් උයනවා වගේ සීන් නෑ නෑ මැච් වෙනවද? මැච් වෙනවද? ඈ? මැච් වෙන්නේ නෑනේ. ඒ නිසා දැන් සාමාන්‍ය අපිට මැච් වෙන එකක් තමයි අපි තෝරගන්න ඕනේ. ET එක්ක SFT එක්ක මොනවද? ICT මැච් වෙනවා. ඒකට ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජිත් එක්ක ICT මැච් වෙනවා. ආයි කරනවා. දැන් ඔයාලට ඒ වගේ ආයි කරනවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් බහුතරය කරනවා මොනවද? කෘෂි විද්‍යාව. ඒ කියන්නේ BSc බයෝ සිස්ටම් ටෙක්නොලොජිත් එක්ක SFTත් එක්ක ඇග්‍රි කරනවා. මැච් නේ පුතේ මැචින්. නිකන් බයෝ සිස්ටම් එකෙන් දැන් ඔයාලා හිතන්න මෙහෙම දෙයක් හිතන්නකෝ. ඔයාලා හිතන්නේ ඔයාලා ඔය කන ඇපල් ගෙඩිය ගානටමද ඉස්සර ඇපල් හැදෙන්න ඇත්තේ. දැන් කැලේ වැවෙන ඇපල් ගෙඩිය ඔය ගන්නද? නෑ හිතන්න. නෑ පුතේ මෙන්න චූටි. චූටි. කැලේ වැවෙන ඇපල් ගෙඩිය. දැන් ඔයාලා කන්නේ අවුගලක් කඩරත්තටි ලොකු ඇපල්. එතකොට ඕක උනේ කොහොමද? බයෝ සිස්ටම් ටෙක්නොලොජි. දැන් ජාන තාක්ෂණයෙන් මොනවද කරලා තියෙන්නේ? ඒවා වැඩි දියුණු කළා ලොකු කළා. දැන් ඔයාලා දැකලා තියෙනවනේ නිකන් අර ලොකු සයිස් වෙන පත වගේ මේ වට්ටක්ක ගෙඩියෙම තියෙනවා. දැකලා තියෙනවනේ? ඒවා තියෙනවා තව මොනවද? හෙන සයිස් ඒවා තියෙන දැන් වැළඳ පොල්ට එනකොට මොනවද? ඉස්සර තිබ්බා වගේ නෙමෙයි. දැන් හෙන සයිස් ගෙඩි එන්නේ. ඔය ජාන තාක්ෂණයෙන් මොනවද කරන්න පුතේ? ඕක වැඩි දියුණු කරලා ගන්න. හරිද? එතකොට මේක පට්ට වැදගත්තා. පට්ට වැදගත්. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ ඔන්න ඔය විදිහට විෂයන් තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? අපි බලමු ඊට පස්සේ මේ ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි කරොත් ඔයාට යන්න පුළුවන් ෆීල්ඩ් මොනවාද කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක කරොත් යන්න පුළුවන් ෆීල්ඩ් මොනවාද? සිවිල් ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි. මොකද සිවිල් ඉංජිනේරු කියන්නේ? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් හිතලා බලන්න. දැන් මේක දැක්කට පස්සේ ඔයාලා දන්නවා මොකද සිවිල් ඉංජිනේරින් කියන්නේ. මේ කැප් එක දාගලා මේක දාගෙන ඉන්නවට මොනවද? ඔයාලා දන්නවා මෙන්න මේකට තමයි සිවිල් ඉංජිනේරින් කියන්නේ මොනවද? බිල්ඩින් කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන්ස් ඒ වගේම අර පාරවල් හදන ඒවා ඔයාලට හදන්න නෑ ඔයාලා මොනවද? එතන ඉංජිනියර්. සේවකයෝ ධම්මලා මෙච්චර කම්බි ගානක් යනවා මෙච්චර සිමෙන්ති යනවා නේ? මෙච්චර මේ යනවා මේ බිල්ඩින් එකට මෙච්චර දේවල් ටිකක් යනවා කියලා මොනවද? ඔයාලා ප්ලෑන් කරනවා. ප්ලෑනින් අඳින්න තියෙනවා. හරිද? දැන් ඔයාලා මම වැඩ කරන ඉස්කෝලේ හරිද? මම වැඩ කරන ඉස්කෝලේ ළමයි තමයි ප්ලෑන් එක අඳින්න බිල්ඩින් ගහන්නේ. විශ්වාස කරනවා? ළමයි ප්ලෑන් එක අඳිනවා බිල්ඩින් ගහන. ඊට පස්සේ මේ ළඟදී වාහනයක් හැදුවා. වාහනයක් හැදුවා මේ ප්‍රින්සිපල් එක්ක මොනවද? තව මොකුත් දැම්ම මේක පත්‍රෙත් ගියා. හරිද? ඒ නිසා අර ළමයි ඕව කරනවා. හරිද? එතකොට මෙතන ඉංජිනේරු තාක්ෂණ වේදේ ඔයාලට හදාරන්න පුළුවන් සිවිල් ඉංජිනේරින්. තව ටිකක් යනකොට තව ලස්සන ඒවා තියෙනවා. ඔබට බලන්න. හරිද? මේ වගේ ප්ලෑන් අඳින ඒවා ඒ වගේ දේවල් ඔයාලට කරන්න පුළුවන්. පුතේ මේවා අනිවාර්යෙන් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. මේවා ජොබ් කැටගරිස් වල තියෙනවා. මේවා තමයි ජොබ්. පොතපත ඉගෙන ගත්තට පුතේ වැඩක් නැහැ. පොතේ තියෙන දේ ඉගෙන ගත්තට අපිට ජොබ් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මට වුණත් ජොබ් එකක් දුන්නේ මං කම්පැනි කීයක වැඩ කරාද? ඈ මැලිබන් එකේ වැඩ කරා. එතන ප්‍රොසෙස් එක්ස්ට්‍රැකිටිව් වෙලා හිටියා. හරි. මේ වගේ එහෙම කවුරුත් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් නැතුව ජොබ් දෙන්න. හැබැයි පුතේ මේ ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ මේ විෂයේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම තමයි ඔයාලට මේවා කියලා දෙන්නේ මොනවාද? එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එකත් එක්ක ප්‍රැක්ටිකලි ඉස්කෝලේ කරනවා. ප්ලෑන් අඳිනේම කරනවා. හැමදේම කරනවා. ඒ වගේ තියෙනවා. හරි අපි දමු ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් ඇන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික්. ඔය ෆීල්ඩ් එක හදාරන්න පුළුවන්. අනේ මට අවුවේ ඉන්න බෑ මට සිමෙන්ති ගා ගන්න බෑ අනම්ම නම් හිතන ළමයට මොනවාද? කරන්ට් එක වද්දගෙන හරි ජීවත් වෙනවා කියලා ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් හරි මේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික් ටෙක්නොලොජි මේ දෙක තෝරනවා. ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් කියලා කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගත්තාම විදුලි බලාගාරයේ තියෙන ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි බෝඩ් එක. ඒකේ ඉඳන් මේ තියෙන මේවා සෙට් කරන්නේ කොහොමද? ගෙදරක වයරින් කරන්නේ කොහොමද? මේ AC හදන්නේ කොහොමද? මේ මෙතන මේ ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ බැලු තැන තියෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා ඔන්න ඔය වගේ දේවල් සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපිට මෙන්න මේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් කියන එකෙන් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික්. ඒ මොනවාද? ලොකු කරන්ට් වලට බය කට්ටියට මොනවාද? චූටි සර්කිට් කෑලි ගහගෙන ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. සර්කිට් ෆෝන් හදන ඒවා. තව ලැප්ටොප් හදන්න, ෆෝන් හදන්න. තව මොනවද තියෙන්නේ? දැන් මේ දවස්වල යන තොරන් වල බල්බ් ටික සෙට් කරගන්න. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ මොනවාද? අර ඒ වගේ දේවල් ෆෝන් හදන්න ඒ වගේ පැති වලින් අපිට මේක ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික් පැත්තෙන් මේවා කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? මේ දෙනවා මේවා තමයි ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල්. මේවා මේ සෙට් කරන්න මේවා දැන් හිතන්න පුතේ ඒවා දැනගෙන තිබ්බත් Tamanටත් වාසියක් නේ. ඇයි? Taman ගෙදරක වැඩක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. අනිවාර්යෙන් ජොබ් නම් තියෙනවම තමයි. ඔයාලා හිතනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ සෙට් කරන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒ ඔක්කොම උගන්වනවා. සර්කිට් වල වැඩ. මේක පුතේ කොල්ලොන්ට විතරක් නෙමෙයි. මෙන්න මේක කෙල්ලොන්ටත් වැඩේ සෙට්. සාමාන්‍ය ආසයි ඉන්නවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ ෆෝන් එකක් එහෙම දකින්න බෑ මස් කරන්න ආසයි ඉන්නේ. ලැප්ටොප් එකක් දකින්න බෑ ගලවලා බලන්න ආසයි. හරිද? ඒ වගේ කට්ටිය සෙට් එකක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ කට්ටියට මෙන්න මේක මාරයට මැච් වෙනවා. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ බලමු ස්වයංචල තාක්ෂණ වේදේ නැත්තම් ඔටෝමොබයිල්. බයික් පිස්සොන්ට, වාහන පිස්සොන්ට. හරිද? ඒ වගේ සෙට් එකට වාහනයක් ගලවලා මස් කරලා ආපහු සෙට් කරලා ගන්න ඕනද? ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ හිටිය කියන්නේ Toyota, Suzuki කම්පැනි වලට නැති. නිකම්ම ගන්න. හරිද? මේක ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලට පුතේ මේව උගන්වනවා. ස්කූල් ලෙවල් එකේ ඉඳන්ම උගන්වනවා මේක. ඒකයි මෙන්න මේ ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන විෂයේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම. කෙල්ලෙකුත් හදනවා. කෙල්ලොන්ටත් පුළුවන්. ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. පොඩ්ඩක් ඉතින් මචං ගෑවේ. හරිද? එහෙම නෙමෙයි දැන් ඔයාලා මේ ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි නේ යන්නේ. ඒක ඔයාලට එහෙම අතන්ද දෙයක් නැහැ. ඔයාලගේ මොකක්ද අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ? දැනුම. මේක මෙතනින් අය කරන්න. මේක මෙතෙන්ට අය කරන්න. මේකෙන් තමයි මේකට ග්‍රීස් ටිකක් දාන්න. ඕකට ඔය මේ රේසර් එක හරියන්නේ නැහැ. මේ රේසර් එක දාන්න. ඔයාලගේ දැනුමයි එතන යන්නේ. දැන් ඔයාලා වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකට වෙනම වැඩ කර කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. ඔයාලා මේ පැත්තෙන් තමයි ඉගෙනගෙන යන්නේ. හරිද? ඒ නිසා මේ පැත්තත් අපිට හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ ආයි නිෂ්පාදන තාක්ෂණ වේදේ. නැත්තම් ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් ටෙක්නොලොජි. දැන් පුතේ ඔයාලගේ ඔය සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගත්තාම ගෙදරට එන පරිප්පු, සෝයා මීට්, බිස්කට් අනම්මනම් ඔක්කොම දේවල් එන්නේ කම්පැනි හරහානේ. ඒවා පැකින් වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ දැන් හිතන්න මික්සර් එකෙන් ගත්තාම මික්සර් වෙනවා, බ්ලෙන්ඩර් වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ලේයර් එකක් වදිනවා. ඊට පස්සේ පැකින් වෙනවා. අවසානයේ යනවා. ඔය ඔක්කොම මිනිස්සුද කරන්නේ? මිනිස්සුද කරන්නේ? අගෙන ඉන්න මිනිස්සුද කරන්නේ? මිනිස්සුනේ මේ කරන්නේ මැෂින්ස් කරන්නේ. එතකොට මිනිස්සු කරන්නේ ඒ මැෂින් මොනවද කරන්නේ? ඒවා මේව කරන ඒවා හදන්න ඒ කියන්නේ එක සැරයක් හරි කැඩුනොත් මොනවද? ඒක හදාගන්න ටෙක්නීෂියන් විදියට වැඩ කරනවා. එතකොට පාට ඒව සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඉගෙන ගැනීමේ හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා මෙතන නිෂ්පාදන තාක්ෂණ වේදේ. ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් ටෙක්නොලොජි එකේ. පැහැදිලිද? හරි. මේ වගේ මේ මැෂින්ස් වලින් ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඊට තව එකක් තියෙනවා ව්‍යවසායකත්ව අධ්‍යයනය. ව්‍යවසායකත්ව අධ්‍යයනය. දැන් හිතන්න මට ඔය එක තැනකවත් වැඩ කළා හරියන්නේ නැහැ මට වැඩක් නැහැ කියලා හිතන කට්ටියක් ඉන්නවා. මගේම ව්‍යාපාරයක් කරගෙන මම යනවා. නැද්ද? හොඳ ව්‍යවසායකයෙක් වෙනවා. මගේ ටීම් එකක් දාලා මම හොඳට වැඩ ටික කරගෙන යනවා. අන්න එහෙම හිතන පිරිසකුත් ඉන්නවා. මට ඔය ජොබ් හරියන්නේ නැහැ කාටවත් යටත් වෙලා අපිට ජීවත් වෙන්න බෑ. දැන් එහෙම හිතන පිරිසක් තමයි මේ අපිත්. දැන් අපිට ජොබ් වලට යන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි. එවනකන් යන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මොනවද? ඉගෙනීමේ තියෙන ආසාවට සහ ළමයේ තවදුරටත් හොඳ තැනකට ගැනීමේ ආසාවට තමයි අපි මේකේ ඉන්නේ. හරිද? නැත්තම් කලින් එක එක කම්පැනිස් වලට වැඩවලට ගියා. ඒ ව්‍යවසායකත්වය කියලා කියන්නේ හොඳ ව්‍යවසායකයෙක් බිහි කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳ මොනවාද? හොඳ බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් නේම් එකක් තියෙන නිර්මාණකරුවෙක් බිහි කරනවා. ඒක තමයි ඒ සම්බන්ධයෙන් කොහොමද වැඩ කරන්න කියලා මේකෙදි කියා දෙනවා. මේ කවුද ඉන්නේ? මිස්ටර් ධම්මික පෙරේරා. එතකොට හොඳ ව්‍යවසායකයෙක් Tamanගෙම කියලා ව්‍යාපාර ගොඩනගාගෙන තමයි ඉස්සරහට ගිහින් තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? එතකොට මේ කවුද ඉන්නේ? මේ කවුද ඉන්නේ? ඔඩෙල්. අයිතිකාරී. කවුද? ඔටාරා ගුණවර්ධන. හරිද? Tamanගෙම ව්‍යාපාරයක් මුළු ලෝකෙටම ගෙනිච්ච කෙනෙක්. පැහැදිලිද? මේ කවුද ඉන්නේ? තමන්ගෙම කියලා නිෂ්පාදනය කරන කට්ටිය කියන්නේ හොඳ ව්‍යවසායකයෝ. ලෝන් මස්ක් දැන් කොච්චර දේවල් නිෂ්පාදනය කරනවද? තාමත් අපිට හිතා ගන්න බැරි දේවල් දැන් නිෂ්පාදනය වෙලා තියෙනවා. හැබැයි ලංකාවට ඇවිල්ලවත් නෑ තාම. තව ටිකක් කල් යනකොට මේ හැම දෙයක්ම පාලනය වෙන්නේ රොබෝලගෙන්. එතකොට ඔයාලා ටෙක්නොලොජි දැනගෙන හිටියේ නැත්තම් කොහොමද ජීවත් වෙන්නේ? කොහොමද ජීවත් වෙන්නේ? දැන් හිතන්න දැන් මේ නියුරාලින් දන්නව නේද? චිප් එක හදන්න. දැන් අපිට මැරුණත් ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් තත්ත්වයක් තියෙන්නේ දැන්. තව ටික දවසක් යනකොට. ඇයි? අපේ මතකයන් කොපි කළා අලුත්ම කෙනෙක් නිෂ්පාදනය කරනවා. දැන් ඒක කරගෙන යනවා. සාර්ථකයි කියලා කියනවා. තාම නෑ. හරිද? හැබැයි තව අවුරුදු 20ක් හරියක් දිනනවා. අපි වගේම ඩුප්ලිකේට් එකක්. අපි මැරුණා කියන්නේ. හැබැයි ජීවත් වෙනවා මතකයක්. පැහැදිලිද? මේ ඒ වගේ ඉන්නවා. ජැක්මා මොකද්ද ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කරේ? එයාලගේ ගමට ආවා සුද්දෝ එහෙම. හරි? සුද්දෝ ආවට පස්සේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කරේ සුද්දොන්ට පාර පෙන්නන. බෝතල් විකුණුවා. එහෙම කරලා තමන්ගෙම කියලා මොනවද? ව්‍යාපාර ගොඩනගා ගත්තා. ඉතින් දැන් මේ වගේ කට්ටිය නෙමෙයි දැන් අපේ ලංකාවෙම ඉන්න කවුද? මොඩෙල් අයිතිකාරී. අන්න ඒ වගේ තමන්ටම කියලා අලුත් දෙයක් නිර්මාණය කරගන්න පුළුවන්. පැහැදිලිද? hina වෙන්න එපා. ඇත්ත. දැන් ඔයාලා අද ඔතන හිටියට හොඳ කම්පැනි එකක අයිතිකාරයෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. තව ටික දවස්. හැබැයි තමන් හිතන විදිය වෙනස් කරගෙන තමයි ජීවත් වෙන්න ඕනේ. පැහැදිලිද? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ මම යනවා දිග වැඩිද මම දාපයි කමන්නේ අලුතෙන් ආපු සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකන්නේ මම කියා දෙන්න. මොකද ඔයාලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ මේවා. BST Biosystem Technology ආහාර තාක්ෂණ වේදේ food technology. මේක ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ කොහොමද ඔය පොඩියට තියෙන තක්කාලි ගෙඩියක් පත සයිස් එකට ගන්න. හරිද? අර ඒ වගේ දේවල්. හරිද? ආහාර සම්බන්ධයෙන් තියෙන ආහාර සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේවා ඉගෙන ගත්තාම මේවා කම්පැනි වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා ඇති වෙනකම්. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ මම ඉක්මනට කරගෙන යන්නම්. ඊට පස්සේ ආයෙ තියෙනවා පුතේ මේක ගත්තාම කෘෂි තාක්ෂණ ඇග්‍රිකල්චර් ටෙක්නොලොජි. ඒ කියන්නේ වගා කරන්නේ කොහොමද? දැන් පුතේ වගා කරන්න ඉස්සර ගොවීන් වගේ මහන්සි වෙන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඉස්සර ගොවීන් වගේ කොටන්නේ නැහැ. මෙහෙම වපුරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒවට මොනවද? ඩ්‍රෝන් තියෙනවනේ. දැන් ඒව ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය දැනගෙන ඉන්න බෑ. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මම O level ඉවර වෙලා ගෙදර ඉන්නකොට නිකන් ගෙදරට වෙලා හිටියා. අපේ මාම ඇවිල්ලා කිව්වා මට වගා කරන්න කියලා. කල්පනා කරයකෝ. A level උත් ඉවරලා මම මේ කැම්පස් යනකම් ඉන්නවා මට ඇවිල්ලා කියනවා වගා කරන්න කියලා. මට විහිළුවක් වගේ වුණා. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ අපේ වත්තක් තිබ්බා. ඒක එයා පටන් අරගෙන දුන්නා. ඉස්සෙල්ලා මිරිස් වගා කරේ. නිකන් ඉන්න කාලේ මිරිස් වගා කරා. මෙන්න මාස 4ක් 5ක් යනකොට මගේ සාක්කුව වල සල්ලි වලින් පිරෙන්න ගත්තා. නෑ ඒවා විහිළු නෙමෙයි. ගොවියා කියන්නේ විහිළුවක් නෙමෙයි. එයා තමයි අපිට අපේ ජීවිතේ අපිට සපයන්නේ. එතකොට ඇග්‍රිකල්චර් අනිවාර්යෙන් ඕනේ. හැබැයි දැන් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක දියුණු වෙලා තියෙන නිසා ආහාර වගා කරන්න ලේසි. එක එක දේවල් තියෙනවා. ට්‍රැක්ටර්ස් තියෙනවා, දැන් ඩ්‍රෝන් තියෙනවා. දැන් පොහොර එහෙම දාන්නේ මොනවාගෙන්ද? ඩ්‍රෝන් වලින්. දැන් හිතන්න දැන් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක දිනුනුයි. ඒ කියන්නේ හැම පැත්තකටම ටෙක්නොලොජි එක වැදගත් වෙනවා. හැම පැත්තටම වැදගත් වෙන්නේ නැති පැත්තක් නැහැ. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ මේ බලන්න. මේ මේ අතින් කඩන්න යන්න ඕනේ එළවලු. මොනවාද? මැෂින් එක ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරන්නේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑමින් ඔයාලා දැනගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. ඒක ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරාට පස්සේ මොනවද කරන්නේ? ඔටෝ කඩා හොඳ ගෙඩි කඩනවා මිනිහෙක්ටත් වැඩිය හොඳට කඩනවා. හරිද? හොඳ ගෙඩි කඩනවා. සත්තු විදලා තියෙන ඒවා නම් ඒව වෙනම අයින් කරලා දානවා. ඒ වගේ මොනවද? හරි විදියට මැෂින් ක්‍රියා කරනවා. ඩ්‍රෝන් වලින් තමයි මොනවද? පොහොර දාන්නේ, වතුර දාන්නේ. මිනිස්සුන්ට කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඒකයි කියන්නේ අනාගතයේදී ටෙක්නොලොජි එක නැත්තම් මොනවද? කන්නත් නැති වෙන සීන් එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? දැන් මේ ඔක්කොම කරන්නේ දැන් මෙයාලා කරන්නේ කෙලින්ම මේකට පොහොර ටික දානවා මෙතන ඉඳන් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරනවා. අන්න කොහොමද ගොවිය දියුණු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? ඔක්කොම මුළු ඉක්මනින්ම මුළු කුඹුරටම පොහොර සපයන්න එහෙම පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ වගේ තමයි ඉස්සරහට වැඩ වෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා මේවා දැනගෙන තිබුණ නැත්තම් සදානාතයි. ජලදි තාක්ෂණ වේදේ. වතුර බහලා ජීවත් වෙන්න ඕනේ කට්ටියට. වතුර මාළුන්ට ඒ වගේ දේවල් වලට ආස කට්ටියටම මේකේ මේ වගේ පැති හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. කියන්නේ කොරල් පර ඒවා සම්බන්ධයෙන් ආස කට්ටිය ඉන්නෝනේ. මෙහෙමයි. මේකේ තියෙන්නේ පුතේ තමන් ආස ශේෂ්ත්‍රයෙන් යන්න පුළුවන්. තමන්ට ආස මොන ශේෂ්ත්‍රයේද? ඒ ශේෂ්ත්‍රයෙන් ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකයි මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම. හරිද? දැන් බලන්න. මත්ස්‍ය වගාව ඒ වගේ ජලජ තාක්ෂණ වේදෙන් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? පරිසර තාක්ෂණ වේදෙන්. සෝලාර් පවර් සුළං විදුලි බලාගාර අර ඒ වගේ දේවල් නේ අන්න ඒ වගේ ඒවා සම්බන්ධයි. දැන් ඔයාලා හිතනවා ඔයාලා දන්නවද පුතේ? සෝලාර් එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය වැඩිහිටියෙක්ට පෙන්ෂන් එකක්. නේද? දැන් සෝලාර් එකක් ගෙදර හයි කරගත්තොත් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි බෝඩ් එකෙන් ඔයාලට ගෙවනවා කියලා දන්නවද? ගෙවනවා. එයාලා එකෙන් කරන්ට් එක අරගෙන ඔයාලට ෆ්‍රී කරන්ට් එක දීලා තව වැඩිපුර ගාණකුත් ඔයාලට ගෙවනවා. දැන් මේ අපේ සර් කෙනෙක් හයි කළා එහෙම එයාට මන්ත්ලි රුපියල් 40000ක් එනවා. හයි කරන්න ලක්ෂ 12යි ගිහින් තියෙන්නේ. එයාට හැම මාසෙම ඉර තියනකන් සල්ලි එනවා. හරිද? ඉර තියනකන් සල්ලි එනවා. එයා මැරුණත් එයාගේ පුතාට එහෙම මොනවද? ඉර පවතිනකන් සල්ලි එනවා. ඒවා වැදගත් පුතේ. ඔබ දැනගන්න. නිකන් ඔය සල්ලි අපතේ යවන වෙලාවේ ඒ වගේ එකක් හයි කරගත්තාම මොනවද? අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම Tamanට ගෙදරට කරන්ට් එක නිකන් ඒ වගේම කරන්ට් එක නිකන් හම්බ වෙනවා වගේම තව ඉන්කම් එකකුත් ගෙදරට හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒවා යන වැදගත්. හරිද? ඉතින් මේ වගේ දේවල් ගැන තමයි පරිසර තාක්ෂණ වේදෙන් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ මේ දෙකටම අයිති අර අවසානයේ පේන්න නැතුව ගියේ. හරිද? මේ ව්‍යවසායකත්වයක් දෙන එක ගැන මම ආයි කියන්නේ BST කරන අයට ET කරන අයට දෙගොල්ලටම මොනවද? මෙන්න මේ ව්‍යවසායකත්ව අධ්‍යයනය කියන එක උගන්වනවා. ඇයි දෙගොල්ලොන්ටම පුළුවන් පුතේ තමන්ගේම කියලා ව්‍යාපාරයක් ගොඩනගාගෙන ඉන්නනේ. ඒ නිසා එතෙන්දී උගන්වනවා මේ වගේ දේවල්. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ SFT. දැන් ඔය දෙක කරාම මොනවද? ඔය දෙකත් එක SFT Science for Technology නැත්නම් විද්‍යාව සඳහා තාක්ෂණය අර දෙකට සපෝට් එකක් විදිහට තමයි මේක උගන්වන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ET වලටයි BST වලටයි සපෝට් එකක් විදිහට තමයි මේක උගන්වන්නේ. අපි බලමු මේකේ තියෙන පාඩම් මොනවද? මැත්ස් තියෙනවා. බය වෙන්න එපා. එච්චර අමාරු නැහැ. එහෙනම් ලොකු අමාරුවක් නැහැ. පළකර වර්ගඵලය හා පරිමාව නේ? ප්‍රස්ථාර ආන් ඒ වගේ පාඩම් දෙකක් තුනක් පහක් තියෙනවා. මෙන්න මේ මැත් පාර්ට් එකේ ෆිසික්ස් තියෙනවා. ෆිසික්ස් වල පුතේ තියෙන බලය තියෙනවා. හරිද? තව තාපය තියෙනවා. තාපය දන්නවනේ විශිෂ්ට ගුත්ව තාපය. තවනක් තියෙනවා. තාපධාරිතාවය ආන් ඒ වගේ පාඩම්. ඒ කියන්නේ ටෙක්නොලොජි වලට අදාළ පාඩම් තමයි දාලා තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? බයෝ තියෙනවා. බයෝ වල උගන්වනවා. සුද්ධ ජීවීන් ගැන උගන්වනවා. පිස්සා, මාළුවා. ඒ වගේ සත්තු ගැන උගන්වනවා. ඒවා තියෙනවා. කෙමිස්ට්‍රි තියෙනවා. කෙමිස්ට්‍රි වලට බය වෙන්න එපා. කෙමිස්ට්‍රි කිව්වට මේකේ ඔයාලගේ අර අවසාන පාඩමේ තියෙන පුතේ 11 වසර අවසාන මොනවද? පරමාණු රසායනේ. ඒව නිෂ්පාදනයේ. ඔයාලා ආසම් බීම නිෂ්පාදනයේ. මධ්‍යසාර. නිෂ්පාදනයේ. තබන් නිෂ්පාදනයේ. එක එක නිෂ්පාදන වර්ග තියෙනවා. පැහැදිලි? ඔය කෙමිස්ට්‍රි වලදී ඒවා උගන්වනවා. ICT ඕකෙදි ICT කරනවා. ඕකෙදි කරන්න පුතේ දැන් මේව තියෙන මේ මම හදලා තියෙන්නේ. presentation ඊට පස්සේ මොනවාද? Word, Excel, PowerPoint අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් ඔය ICT වල උගන්වනවා. ඒවා ලොකු ICT එකක් නෙමෙයි. මේ ICT කරන සර් තමයි ලොකුට උගන්වන්නේ. Python අනම්මනගේ. හරිද? මේකෙදි උගන්වන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් සරල ICT උගන්වන්නේ. ඒකෙදි අහන්නේ පුතේ MCQ 10ක් විතර අහන්න. MCQ අහන්නේ. ලියන්න අහන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ පාඩමක්. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ තාක්ෂණ වේදේ තුන තෝරා ගැනීම හොඳම ආකාරය. best solution එක. ඒ කියන්නේ නැත්තම් ඔයාලා තෝරගන්න විදියක් තියෙනවනේ. ඒකට මෙන්න මේ SFT ET ICT හොඳයි. ඒ වගේම SFT BST Agri හොඳයි. අර මං කියවන අර මැච් වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. මැච් වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ඒක තමන්ගේ පාත් එකට අවුට්. ඒකයි. ඊට පස්සේ SFT BST ICT ඒක අතන මොකද බයෝ සිස්ටම් ටෙක්නොලොජිත් එක්ක ICT මැච්. ඒ වගේ යනවා. තව මේකත් එක්ක තෝරගන්නවා SFT ET accounting. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මේ පැත්තෙන් යනවා. SFT BST accounting. එහෙම යවන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ තමන්ට කැමති පැත්තෙන් තෝරගන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. කැමති පැත්තෙන් තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ වැඩ කෑලි වැඩි මන් දාලා තියෙනවා ඒක පරක්කු. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ උසස් පෙළ තාක්ෂණ වේදය තෝරා ගැනීමට සාමාන්‍ය පෙළට තිබිය යුතු අවම සුදුසුකම් මොකක්ද? හරිද? දැන් හිතන්න මැත් සයන්ස් කරන්න නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන් මේ ඕන්නේ. ඒ ඕන්නේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්. AB ඕනේ. හැබැයි ටෙක්නොලොජි කරන්න AB ඕන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? මෙයාලා කියලා තියෙන අවම සුදුසුකම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මැත් සයන්ස් වලට S2ක් තිබ්බනම් හැබැයි දවසක ඉංජිනේරින් ලෙවල් එකටම යන්න පුළුවන්. නේද? පාස් වෙලා 6.3 අරගෙන පාස් වෙලා මැත් සයන්ස් වලට මොනවද? S තිබ්බාම ඇති අවම සුදුසුකම. හැබැයි මේකෙන් කියන්නේ නැහැ පුතේ මොකද්ද මේ ඒ දෙකක් තිබ්බ කියලා ටෙක් කරන්න බෑ කියලා කියන්නේ. නෑ අවම සුදුසුකම කියන එක දන්නවන්නේ. يعني අඩුම තියෙන්න ඕනේ මේක. හරිද? ඒ නිසා ඔයාලගේ තියෙන රිසල්ට් එක මොකක් වුණත් මේක ඔයාගේ පාත් එකට මැච් වෙනවා. හරිද? හරි. ඊට පස්සේ තාක්ෂණ වේදේ සඳහා පාසලක් තෝරාගන්නේ කොහොමද? අපි පාසලක් තෝරගන්නකොට ඒක වැදගත් වෙනවා. දැන් ළඟම පාසල රිසල්ට් එක මදි නම් පුතේ ළඟම පාසලට යන්න වෙනවා. හරිද? තාක්ෂණ වේදේ තියෙන ළඟම පාසලට රිසල්ට් එක මදි නම් යන්න වෙනවා. හැබැයි හොඳ රිසල්ට් එකක් A දෙකක් B එහෙම අරගෙන හොඳ ටිකක් සාමාන්‍ය පඩි දැනෙන රිසල්ට් එකක් එහෙම තිබ්බොත් ඔයාලා හොඳ පාසලක් තෝරගන්නකොට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම විද්‍යාගාරයක් තියෙන ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් කරන පාසලක් තෝරගන්න ඕනේ. මොකද මේක පුතේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එක්ක යන එක්සෑම් එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එක්ක යන්නේ. ඒ වගේ තෝරා ගන්න ඕනේ මේ වගේ විද්‍යාගාර තියෙන. හරිද? මේ වගේ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් කරන ඒවා තෝරා ගන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? හරි. ඉංජිනේරින් ටෙක්නොලොජි වලට යන්න පුළුවන් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල. දැන් පළවෙනියටම තිබ්බ ජයවර්ධනපුරනේ. ඊට පස්සේ තව විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ටිකක් ආවා. කැලණිය, යාපනය, රුහුණ, ශ්‍රී රජරට, ඌව වෙල්ලස්ස, වයඹ, කොළඹ, සබරගමු වගේ ඔන්න ඔය යුනිවර්සිටි දැන් හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ. ෆැකල්ටිස් හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඕනේ එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊටසේ බයෝ සිස්ටම් ටෙක්නොලොජි තෝරගත්ත මම ඉක්මනට කරගෙන යන්න. මේ වගේ විෂයන් වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. ශ්‍රී ජයවර්ධනපුර, නැගෙනහිර, යාපනය, රුහුණ ඒ වගේ මෙතන ඔයාලට දාලා තියෙන මොනවාද? ඒ වගේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. ICT කළත් මේ කියන්නේ ICT කරනවනේ. දැන් අර සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකත් එක්ක ICT කරනවනේ. ඒ ICT කරාම පට්ට වැලියු එකක් එනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ Z ඩගේ වැඩි වීමක් වෙනවා. Z ඩගේ වැඩි වෙන්න ICT හොඳයි. හරිද? ICT කළා අන්න එමෙ යන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වලින් ඔයාලට ගන්න පුළුවන් උපාධි. ET කරපු අයට BET කියලා මොනවාද? Bachelor of Engineering Technology කියලා උපාධියක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ ඔක්කොම පුතේ අවුරුදු 4 මොනවාද? අවුරුදු 4 උපාධි. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ BST කරපු අයට ගන්න පුළුවන් BBST කියලා උපාධියක්. හරිද? ICT කරපු අයට BICT කියලා විශේෂ උපාධියක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. අයි ICT කරනවා නම් පොඩ්ඩක් ඒක වැලියු එක වැඩි. හරිද? අර්ධකත් එක්ක ICT කරනවා නම් BICT කියලා විශේෂ උපාධියක් ඔයාලට ගන්න පුළුවන්. ජයවර්ධනපුර විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට ගියොත් ඔයාලට මෙන්න මේ දැන් ඔයාලා අර හැම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් ගැනම ඉගෙන ගත්තනේ පුතේ. හැම එකක් ගැනම ඉගෙන ගත්තනේ. දැන් හැබැයි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට ගිහින් හැම එකක් ගැනම ඉගෙන ගන්න නැහැ. දැන් අපි හිතමුකෝ එක්කෙනෙක්ට බල ශක්තිය හා පාරිසරික තාක්ෂණ වේදය ඕනි කියලා. හරිද? නැත්තම් ඉදිකිරීම, නැත්තම් මෝටර රථ, අන්න ඒ වගේ මොනවා හරි එක විශේෂ ශේෂ්ත්‍රයක් තියෙන්නේ. ආන් ඒ විශේෂ ශේෂ්ත්‍රයක් අල්ලගෙන මොනවාද? අවුරුදු 4ම හොඳට ඉගෙනගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. අවුරුදු 4ක් ඉගෙන ගත්ත කෙනෙක් කොච්චර දැනුමක් එනවද කියලා. දැන් ඔයාලට කැමති ශේෂ්ත්‍රයෙන් යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ බයෝ සිස්ටම් ටෙක්නොලොජි කරගත්තට ආහාර සැකසුම්, කෘෂිකර්මය හා පාරිසරික තාක්ෂණ වේදය, කාර්මික ජෛව තාක්ෂණය අන්න ඒ වගේ පැතිවලට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊටසේ බහුමාධ්‍ය තාක්ෂණය, ජාල තාක්ෂණ වේදේ, මෘදුකාංග තාක්ෂණ වේදේ ඒ වගේ ICT කරන පැත්තෙන් ගිහිල්ලා ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් සාමාන්‍ය ඔටෝමොබයිල් ඒ කියන්නේ වාහන හදනවා නම් වගේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් යන්න හොඳම කැම්පස් තමයි ශ්‍රී ජයවර්ධනපුර විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය. ඒ වගේ මොනවාද? යාපනයේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය වගේ දැන් පැතිවලට යන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට ඔටෝමොබයිල් වගේ ඉගෙන ගන්නවා නම්. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ සිවිල් වගේ තෝරගන්නවා නම් ජයවර්ධනපුර වයඹ වගේ කැම්පස් වලට වාට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් තෝරගන්නවා නම් වයඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට තමයි ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳම ෆැකල්ටි එක තියෙන ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිකල් වලට. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඔටෝමේෂන් ඒ කියන්නේ අර මේවා ගැන මැෂින්ස් ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්නවා නම් කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තමයි හොඳම. ඒ කියන්නේ මම මෙතන දාන්නේ හොඳම ෆැකල්ටි. ඒකේ තියෙනවා හොඳම ෆැකල්ටි එක මේක දාන්න. රොබෝටික් කැලණිය. කැලණිය ගියා නම් රොබෝ තාක්ෂණ වේද ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? රොබෝල හදන විදිය උගන්න. ඒ පැත්ත ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? මල්ටිමීඩියා. මල්ටිමීඩියා කැමරාකරණය, ඊට පස්සේ ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆි, ඊට පස්සේ එඩිටින් අනම්මන හැමදේම මොනවාද? ජයවර්ධනපුර විශ්වවිද්‍යාලේ ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. නැනෝ ටෙක්නොලොජි ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් මොනවාද? වයඹක. දැන් ඔය අතිශය වැදගත්. මේවා තමයි ඉස්සරහට එන්න තියෙන ජොබ්. අන්න ඔයාලා ආසම එක. හරිද? ගේම් ඇන් ඇනිමේෂන්. කැලණි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට ගියොත් ගේම් එකක් දැන් උඹලා කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? ගහන එක විතරනේ. ගේම් ගහන එක විතරනේ කරන්නේ. දැන් කවදාවත් හිතුවද ගේම් එකක් හදන්න? ගේම් එකක් හදන්න. ගේම් එකක් හැදුවොත් කොච්චර සල්ලි කියලා හිතනවද? දැන් එන්න තියෙන මොකද්ද? GTA නේ. GTA 6. ඩොලර් මිලියන කීයක් වියදම් කරලා තියෙන්නේ? මතකත් නැහැ මම එදා බැලුවා. පට්ට සල්ලි. ඒ කියන්නේ ලංකාව ගොඩ ගන්න පුළුවන් සල්ලි ගේම් එකට වියදම් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ තරම් වියදම් කරලා හදනවා. පැහැදිලිද? එනිසා ගේම් ගහලා විතරක් මදි පුතේ. මොනවාද? ගේම් හදන්නත් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ බලන්න මේ ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන විෂය තියෙන වැදගත්කම. ඔයාට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයා ඔළුව හරවන්නේ මොන ශේෂ්ත්‍රයද යන්න? ඒ පැත්ත ඔයාට මේකෙන් හැදෙනවා. ඔයා බයෝ පැත්ත නම් මේ පැත්ත නම් අනිත් එක Tamanට එපා කරපු විෂයන් නෙමෙයි. Taman ආස විෂයන්. ගේම් හදන ඒවා එඩිටින් Taman ආස පැත්ත. ආස පැත්තෙන් Tamanට ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? හරි. හොඳ මේක. කැම්පස් යන්න බැරි වුණොත් ගෙදරට වෙලා නිකන් ඉන්න. හැබැයි ටෙක් කරොත් එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැත. කැම්පස් යන්න බැරි වුණත් සොලියුෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා. මොකද්ද? යුනිවර්ටෙක් එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයාට උපාධිය දක්වා මොනා කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. කැම්පස් යන්න බැරි වුණොත් අපේ රජයෙන් දෙන කැම්පස් එකට යන්න බැරි වුණොත් මේකත් රජය තමයි යුනිවර්ටෙක් එකට ගිහිල්ලා උපාධිය දක්වා යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට පස්සේ හරි ඒකට යන්න බෑ කියන්නකෝ. තවත් රිසල්ට් එක අඩුයි කියන්නකෝ. එහෙනම් ඔයාට කොලෙජ් ඔෆ් ටෙක්නොලොජි තාක්ෂණ වේදේ විද්‍යාල වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. මේක දැකලත් ඇති ඔයාලා. ඔය යන එන ගමන්. නැද්ද? දැකලා නැද්ද? හරිද? ඔය වගේ එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඔතනින් පටන් ගන්න NVQ 5 මට්ටමින් පටන් ගන්න. NVQ 5 කරලා NVQ 6 කරලා ඊට පස්සේ මේකෙන් පස්සේ මොනවාද? NVQ 7 දීලා ඒ ඩිග්‍රී එකක් දක්වා යන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි අර රිසල්ට් අඩු වෙන කට්ටියට යන්න පුළුවන් ගමන දුරයි. තේරෙනවද? රිසල්ට් වැඩි කට්ටියට ඒ ලෙවල් වල ටක් ගාලා යන්න පුළුවන්. රිසල්ට් අඩු කට්ටියට මොනවාද? යන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි චුට්ටක් දුරයි. රිසල්ට් අඩු වුණා කියලා මොනවාද? වැටෙන්නේ නැහැ. වැටෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රියල් ට්‍රේනින් එකක් දෙනවා. ඔය මොකේ ඉගෙන ගත්තත් කැම්පස් ගියාත් ඊට පස්සේ අර කොලෙජ් වලට ගියාත් මොකේ ගියාත් ඔයාලට මොනවාද? ට්‍රේනින් එකක් දෙනවා. ට්‍රේනින් එකෙන් පස්සේ ඔයාලට කෙලින්ම ජොබ් එක දීලා තමයි පුතේ කොහෙටද? එළියට දාන්නේ. දැන් ගොඩාක් වල හිතලා බලන්න කැම්පස් වලින් අවුට් වෙන කට්ටියට මොනවද? ජොබ් නැහැ. ජොබ් නැහැ. ඒ ජොබ් එකක් දීලා තමයි එළියට දාන්නේ. හරි. එහෙනම් මගේ කතාව මෙතනින් අවසන් කරනවා. ඔයාලට ටෙක්නොලොජි පිළිබඳ හොඳ දැනුමක් එන්න ඇති කියලා මම හිතනවා. එතකොට සයන්ස් ෆෝ SFT විෂය තමයි මම මේ ආයතනයේ කරන්නේ. ඉතින් කැමති කට්ටියට ඉන්නවා නම් පළවෙනි ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ලබන දෙවෙනිදා ක්ලාස් එක පටන් ගන්නවා. ඔයාලට ඇවිල්ලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. ෆස්ට් මන්ත් එකේ මම ෆ්‍රී ක්ලාස් එක කරන්නේ. ඔයාලට ඇවිල්ලා මේ විෂය ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? මේ විෂය ඉගෙන ගත්තොත් ඒකේ තියෙන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එදාට උගන්වන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක. හරිද? කරගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා ඔයාට මේව කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් පන්ති ආරම්භ කරන්න පුතේ 6 වෙනි මාසේ 2 වෙනිදා ඉරිදා 8යි ඉඳන් 10යි 30 වෙනකන් ක්ලාස් එක තියෙනවා. මේ ආයතනයේ ටීම් කොම්රේඩ් දෙහිවල තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මේ ආයතනයේ තියෙන්නේ. ඔයාලට ඇවිල්ලා ඔය තියෙන මට්ටමින් මොනවාද? ඔයාලට මේ වැඩේ කරගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා මාසයක් අරගෙන චෙක් කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? එහෙනම් මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා පොඩක් ඇවිල්ලා බලන්න. ඇවිල්ලා බලන්න වැඩේ කරගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. හරි. එහෙනම් මගේ කතාව අවසానයි. අයිබෝ.
Now, another special highlight of the day, Mr. Rihan Zaki, founder and the board of director of Team Comrade, who is a Bachelor of Law and completed HND in computing, is here to motivate the students and address the gathering.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Madi, I want more. Well done. Right. Actually, my part is in this education institute, my part will be specifically motivating the students. Right. Now, you know, we have started, you have completed your exams, all your exams, and now you are keeping your steps for a fresh, new path. That is the A levels. So now you got a good introduction from all of the in charge regarding their subjects, regarding their lessons and everything, right? Summary, you got the idea. Now here, what I will be doing is kind of a motivation where you will be getting a boost to stay in the track, right? Now you see, for an example, if you are using a device, whatever the device it is, a mobile phone or laptop, whatever it is, you need to charge that time to time, right? If you charge only, you will be getting, that device will be getting the power. So motivation is something like that. The power, giving the power to stay in the path, right? So therefore, overall, for each and every classes, I will take a separate time monthly, and I will do a motivation where that will be benefiting the students. Right. Now I will give you one small explanation, right? This is one small example where you will understand about how the human being should be and what is their objective. You will understand that, right? For an example, one story this is, there was a kid and the kid was expecting the arrival of his father. Now father has gone to the job for the work, and now he, as soon as leaving the work, the job, he came home, and now he was very tired. His father is very tired, but still the kid, that's why we call as kids. They don't mind about whether father is tired or not. They want the father's attention. They seek that. Then the child was insisting his father to come and play a game. Right? Now, what father said in the beginning, he said, no, child, please, dear, I am very tired. You come little later after I having some rest. No, father, I want to play with you, father. I can't let you have a rest or anything. I just want to play with you. Right? Then after that, father started thinking what kind of a game can we play with him? Then all of a sudden he saw there was a world map. There was a world map in front of him. Then what he did, he started tearing that into tiny pieces. Right? See his cunning mindset, and he was asking his kid to rearrange them. After tearing into tiny pieces, he asked to rearrange them. Now, the father thought, okay, my kid will take some time to rearrange that so I can have a nap. But unfortunately, the kid rearranged that within seconds. Now, father was surprised. Now, father was asking, how did you do this? Then the kid answered a surprising answer. No, father, I didn't rearrange the world map. Behind this, there was a man, a picture of a man. So I rearranged that man. So what is the message? If you want to arrange a world in a proper way, first of all, you have to arrange yourself. Each and everyone individually, you have to arrange yourself in a proper way. Then automatically, the society called world will be arranged in a best way. Now, each and everyone, specifically, I am telling this for the parents. The parents who are here and who are listening this speech. Now, when you conceived your child, from then and there itself, you had a dream. I want to have my child in this position in the future. I want him or her to be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, a manager, whatever. Like this, you parents were having that dream. So now you see step by step, your kids are reaching that level. They are reaching that level. Now they are in a stage where this is the most important turning point. Right? Now they are reaching to that level. Remember one thing, dear students, your parents, they doing every sacrifices for each and every one of you, right? To give a proper education, to give a good education. Even in Islam, in the religion Islam, the first word is what? Ikra. Learn, study, have the knowledge, so and so. So that education is being done, that duty, that responsibility, all is done by your parents. Now, in return, what you have to give them? They are not expecting the expenditures, what they did. They are not expecting that. What the money they spend, they are not expecting that. In return, the best gratitude you can give them is educating yourself. Now you see, to this stage, the lecturers who arrived and who delivered their speeches, they gave you the best and the most wanted ideas, knowledge, and everything. Right? They gave in a various ways, they gave everything. Right? Now, likewise, I am also, what I'm doing here is I'm motivating you to be in the track. Don't go out of the track. Likewise, your parents also want you to be in the track and to have a good education for you. So in return, you can give a good gratitude for them. Now, how that can be a good gratitude? Like this. Now you see, all of these activities, what you are doing in this earth, in this world, all of these things will be questioned in the judgment day. We cannot forget about that. We cannot skip this. We cannot ignore that. All of these things will be questioned in the judgment day. Even it is the parents' duty, even it is the responsibility of the teachers, the lecturers, even it is the duty of the students. All of these things will be questioned. All of these things will be questioned. So we cannot ignore that. So the duty, what should be happen from the parents, they are doing that in a proper way. Also, I want to let you all know one thing. While you are doing that duty, be aware about your student, about your child, whether they are studying properly, whether they are going to the class on time, whether their educational matters are happening properly or not. That is also must. And I know need to like explain that. Therefore, they are in this level, in this place now. If not, they will not be here. Because of you doing that duty in a proper way only, they all are here and you all are here. Right? And also, dear students, your one duty is there, that is educating yourself. So once you educate yourself, right? Once you educate yourself, you know one thing. In future, you can be in a good top level. That top level will respond in a proper way as a gratitude. That is the gratitude what your parents are expecting. Now, I will do one small demo, right? For this, I want all of your support. So I want to know, yeah, Ahmad, right? Now, I will like, you think, now I'm converting this into a prize giving, right? In this prize giving, you think Abdul Rahman is the student who has won the first prize. And now I am calling upon him to the stage to receive whatever the prize or whatever the thing he is going to get, right? Now you will once this is finishing, once the demo is finished, you will understand what was my purpose, right? Okay, right. I will do like this one thing, right? Dear students and dear parents, today is the day for the prize giving, which we had one exam relating to the bio stream.
அவ்வளவுதான் இருக்குது என் பேசுறது இருக்குது
You know, after explaining all the lecture questions, they ask back the students to explain what you understand. So say now but none of the students agree. So therefore what happened? What happened actually? Right? Put it down like this. Okay, whatever. Right? Then, yeah, where did I stop? Right. Now, the explanation anyone didn't do. So therefore, what the lecturer did, he asked one of the students to get up and to explain that. Then, I don't know, I can't say that is unfortunate. That is a fortunate for him. Then that lecturer selected Les Browns. He selected Les Browns to do the explanation. Then in the beginning, what he told, he said, so all of a sudden he told the first, this one he answer he gave, so I am not belonging to this classroom. So all of a sudden sir came. I was frightened. I was feared to say, to excuse and to leave the class. Therefore, I was seated. Then after that, again the lecturer said, no issues, but you were here from my beginning of the lecture until now. So you can do the explanation. You can do the explanation. So without having any fear, please explain. Please explain. But again, what he said, sir, I am popular in this school as a weaker, as a weak. Everyone calling me as a weak. Everyone calling me as a loser. So I am popular in this school for being a weaker, for being a loser. Then, what do you think this lecturer might have told? What do you think? Any answer? Any answers? Right. That thing, what he said, only made the change in his life. That is the thing. Right? The lecturer said, here see dear student, here see dear, the society, the students, the teachers, they might call you as a weaker, They might call you as a loser, but it is you who have to decide whether you are becoming a loser or weaker. Whatever the society call upon you, if you are having a trust, a belief in yourself, a self-belief that I am not a weaker, I am not a loser, that is what needed to have a better life in you. Then this small guidance, advice made him to become currently where now he is. Right? So therefore, what is important is not calling upon your kids. It is up to the teachers, it is up to the friends, right? It is up to the parents. It is not about calling your kids or your child as a weaker or loser. Rather calling like that. Instead of that, please try to be an inspiration. Try to be an inspiration. Try to motivate them. Try to guide them so they will feel more satisfied, more comfortable, right? They will feel more secured. So that is what needed. So now these students are, right? These students are in a most important stage. This is the turning point. So the lecture panel of Team Comrade is not a lecture panel where the students will feel 1 minute is traveling as 1 hour. In schools, we are meeting some teachers, right? We will feel 1 minute. It is like 1 hour. That much we are hating those teachers. But here, the lecturers are not like that. I am guaranteeing that, because that much qualified teachers, right? They are well educated and having a good background in their profession. So therefore, right, this is a good opportunity, and all of you have come having a hope that your kids will have a good future in certain fields. So therefore, I would like to request all of you, right? If you want to have this experience, proper education, plus the guidance, life guidance and everything, and also the motivation. If you want to have that without any fear, you can bring your students here. You can bring your child here, and you can admit them here for whatever the stream you want. So that is the message what I want to deliver and what I want to share with all of you. And I hope the message what I wanted to give you might have reached you in a positive way, might have reached you in a good way. So again, I would like to meet you in another day with another motivation, with a more crowd than this. So until that, have a nice time. Thank you so much for everyone for paying your attention and for being supportive. Thank you so much.
Now, let's invite with a huge round of applause and a big noise for Dr. Shuel Shukri on stage to share with viewers.
Okay. Right. Esteemed lecturers, parents, and my dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right. And good afternoon. Okay. So after so many advisors and so many lectures, I don't want to take much time. First of all, I would like to know how many students are, because my subject is chemistry. So I just wanted to know like how many students are planning to do A-level maths or A-level biology. Right. Okay. Nice. Okay. Thanks. Now, guys, now I just don't want to tell some fake things. I'll tell the reality. The reality is when you come from O levels, since grade 1 to 11, your like mindset is different, right? Your mindset is always someone should feed you. Okay, you can't take it alone. Even if you get a doubt, you can't read your own materials and you can't access things. Someone should clear your doubts. Okay, always because I have experience. Plenty of my students, because I'm teaching O-level maths also. So plenty of my students, they message me, okay, sir, how to do this, how to do that, okay, because you can't rely on your books. All the things are clearly mentioned in the books, although you want someone to explain that, okay. So you are always rely on someone. But when you come to A-levels, guys, it is completely different, okay. We can spoon feed you, no problem. Like, it's not a big deal. But you won't reach the relevant target what you want in A-levels. Because you can see, once the students who get 9 A's, 8 A's, 7 A's, they come to A-level with a huge hope. Most of the 9 A's people, they think, I wanted to go in that field, but I got 9 A's, so we'll go in maths. I got a good results, so we'll go in biology. So you itself start to put you in a stream, and you think it would be a nice thing here. So after that, once you're traveling, right, then you will feel the difficulty, right? So the people, I have seen many students, when they get 9 A's, right, most of the people get low results in A-levels. I have seen that because they get overconfident, right? And they think if they work like O-levels, they can get these results. But I have seen the students who get average results in O-levels, like 5 A's, 6 A's, they become the rankers. They get good results. They enter into universities for medicine and engineering. So guys, this is a complete different journey, right? First of all, I would like to say, guys, definitely you have to dedicate yourself. If you are not ready to dedicate yourself, please don't do maths or bio, right? Please don't do that. It's waste of time, okay? If you are not ready to dedicate, you can't engage in many stuffs, right? Your pure target should be, okay, your A-levels. If you can do like that, you go into that field. So remember that part. So anyone might have a doubt. Now, my field is medicine, but then why I'm teaching maths? Then maths is somewhere else, chemistry is somewhere else. Kela, you might think, okay? No, guys, everything is interconnected, right? This teaching is an art. So if you are the artist and if you have the knowledge, you can teach, right? So the thing is, so I would like to take one experience from my A-levels and I will wind up this. So when I was doing A-levels, I studied at St. Peter's College, Colombo, right? Many of my classmates, right? Everyone, we all went to the same class. So we were working so hard, guys. Okay. Everyone went tuition. We all were working so hard. We had an ambition. We want to get the maximum results. We all had. But during our term exams, we couldn't achieve much. We were trying, but always we were average. And I just realized if I go like this, because one of the most biggest competition is A-levels in Sri Lanka, right? So What's the gift you get if you dedicate, bang? You get nearly nearly like 100 lakhs worth courses for free of charge. These are the gifts you get. Okay, nearly 80 lakhs worth course free of charge. Okay, no need to depend on your parents, no need to waste their money. Okay, so these are the gifts. So I was thinking, if I work like this, I can't be in the top. Okay, always we all trying in the same way, always studying, always discussing everything. Then I decided I should implement new things. So the way I did biology, physics, chemistry. So out of these three, chemistry was my favorite, right? But early it was not like that at the beginning because I felt so much trouble in chemistry. So I found some specific techniques for chemistry. Then I found those things. So because first three terms was a bit hard, was in average, but once I realized those, I started to create techniques. Then I started to see the chemistry as puzzles, like fixing puzzles. So I understood there are some easy techniques. So after that, once I realized that, guys, okay, my marks start to go for rocket heights. Okay, then finally I can remember during my A level. So I checked my chemistry MCQ once I done with all the subjects. So out of 50, 47 was correct, right? So I started with average. So after that, I was always thinking I should tell these things to everyone because my friends, there were some students, they were in fail level during my school life. So they told Machang, if you teach, we can understand. So what I did, I told them, the people who were in F level, they came to C. So then I thought later on, because I was busy during my academic years, so I was doing mathematics. So, but now I'm done with my academics. So I just thought, because A level is not a joke, and if you are doing A levels, we have to give the maximum because it's a big journey. Okay, it's not about only A, it's more than A. It's about Z-score, entrance, many things. So we have to do that honestly. Therefore, I took my time. So last year I started. Then I just want to tell these to the students. Okay, these easy tips. Okay, how easily you can go for AKL. Okay, that's why I started chemistry. So we are starting our classes on Monday, chemistry classes. So the only one thing, bang, right? If you can dedicate, you can achieve anything in the world, right? If you can dedicate, hard work and smart work together, you can go for maximum level in your life. And one more thing to tell you, this is not about chemistry or nothing. This is common thing. Okay, you might be any field, guys, right? You might be in any field, right? But remember, just don't select a field just because it's trending. Today's trending, it won't be trending after 5 years. Okay, just don't go for trending things. Always go for a thing, right? Whatever you like. Okay, always go for a thing which you can love working. Okay, there are things you love, like super love. You have a butter super love towards some things in your life, right? Okay, it might be different stuffs. Okay, some people love certain sports. They're crazy about those, right? Some people, they love soccer. Some people rugger. Likewise, there are many things in your life you love butter crazy, right? So your target also should be like that. Okay, if you love something crazily, definitely you will achieve that. So I'll wind up my session. Thank you for listening.
Now, let's welcome Maestro, Mr. Riaz, who Master in Science in IT, Bachelor of Engineering, Networking, Postgraduate Diploma in IT.
Check one test. Guys, I'm going to have a presentation. Okay, no, don't worry. Okay. Okay, so done. Okay, welcome all of y'all. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Aibuan to all. I'm Riaz Rishad. Okay, have been doing ICT for the past 3 years. Some of y'all might know me. Some of y'all have been joining through our online classes. So I won't be doing a very long lecture in there. Obviously, you all are almost exhausted in it. Okay, so you know the milk packet in the tanga, sir. It will be full energetic in there. Okay, so that kind of a thing only I'll have it in there. So about my subject, how I'm going to go to the subject and everything, I will be talking in our orientation program. So those who are coming for the orientation, you all are welcoming because it's the first day it will be. So you all can also join with us. Right, a quick introduction. Okay, about that is about myself. But then, okay, today's topic that I'm going to talk about in there is what makes life difficult. Okay, how can you choose? Okay, the difficulty in there. Now, when you come across Team Comrade, okay, it's been again an 1 year anniversary. Okay, not mine. Yeah. You guys are almost okay. All you guys are naughty. Okay, all were excited in there. So, okay, something like that. Okay, so basically, it's a 1 year anniversary for Team Comrade. Okay, and the journey in Team Comrade is so much blessed for everyone. Okay, because all the teachers started their journey from here, and then a peak came out for all the people who were with us for a long time in there. So in that, couple of badges that I gave it, Charlie, that is this badge. Okay, badge it was it was for me. Okay, this is the first badge. I got it in there. So much of memories that we made. Okay, from organizing from a futsal. It can be having a tea party where we just basically had a discussion. Let's have a classroom. Okay, let's have a tea party. We had Teachers Day celebration. That Teachers Day celebration went as a DJ night in there. Okay, and lots and lots things happen, especially in there because Team Comrade, more than a place where you all come and study and go, it also teaches you all some lessons that how to meet people, how to treat people, how to organize in there, and really appreciated for these girls who took over whatever the challenges. Okay, let me do it, Kila. Okay, very shaitan. Sheikha. Okay, so Sheikha, who took over the responsibility. So let me do it, sir. Let me take off this challenge in there. We are supposed to say like that. Marai. Okay, yes. So that's something in there. So lots of memories that Team Comrade gave us. Okay, so just wanted to put you all these into photos. Okay, show you all the O-level journey of you guys. So next thing is what's next in life. Okay, what is next? What are we going to plan across India? You all have been listening to lots of lectures, what to do and how to go through in A level and O level throughout India. But then I will address on a topic called as difficulty, because the first question even the parents or even the students ask me in there is is it difficult? Okay, is it difficult in there? So first thing that they will be asking is sir, I'm going to do this subject. Okay, my daughter in full in the subject say customer sir. Because in full they don't want to do a subject which is so hard in there. So that's the first question. Okay, why I'm leaning into the board is half of my face is only visible. Zoom this will know that next thing. Okay, he's supposed to climb up or something. I don't know. Okay, so basically the first thing parents or students ask me is it going to be difficult? Okay, is this subject that I'm going to select, is it going to be difficult for me in my future? So I'm going to ask you a question in there. Mohit, you ready? Okay, right. Let's go for the next slide in there. So this is, I'm going to ask you a question. We have two things in it. Okay, one goes as a marriage, one goes as a divorce in there. Okay, so between these two, people who are married might be in the back row. They might know the concept and the feeling in there. People who are not married, also goes through it. If I ask you all, which one is difficult among both of these? Is it marriage is difficult or the divorce is difficult? Okay, for people who are going through the divorce, they might feel it's difficult because they have gone through the life and asama they don't know what to do it in there. Okay, there is no Ponadikanda where comma is available. Okay, it's just a full stop, have no idea. Same katkar of marriage. A person who is going into a marriage, into a new life, also will feel it difficult. Why? Because they are going to accept someone new, or new life or new beginning on the fourth, they have to accept in there. So what life teaches you all is in here, both are difficult. It can be either marriage or it can be either divorce. Both are being difficult in there. Correct, mate? Yeah, okay, right. Nice. Shall we go for the next one? Okay, the next one is, okay, it's going to be being fat and fit. Okay, guys, answer, sir. Answer, sir, yeah, we're there. Okay, being fat and fit. Which one is difficult if you come across? People, okay, being fat, fit, and thin is also there. Okay, being fat and fit, okay. For me, myself, you come across, yes, kind of difficult in there being fat, and being fit is also difficult. Why? Because you'll have to have a regular maintenance. You have to eat something. You can't eat junk foods. If you are having cravings, okay, proper sleep schedule. Being fit is difficult. Same cut panna being fat is also difficult. Ignoring, okay, junk foods in there, eating whatever we come across in that, okay, and sleeps at nights pattern, and then finally you don't feel confident to come in front and speak also. That confidence also will go through. So life la rendume difficult, okay, either you be fit or either you be fat also. Right. Next one, being in depth and being rich. Which one is difficult? To become rich is difficult or to be in the depth is difficult? In life, both are difficult. Okay, you earn students to earn money. Okay, no one will be giving you all a million or a billion on every month basis. You'll have to achieve that. You have to have that courage in terms of working harder and achieving your adukku reward done. This payment or in terms of money, how much you work hard, that's the return you get it. You might feel lots of people, even millions and billions of money they're earning in there, but on the starting stage, so that pressure, that difficulty, they deserve it. That's why they're earning this amount of money. Getting rich is difficult. Similarly, difficult. Okay, life, that pressure you all have to go through in there. How am I able to repay everything in life? Both are difficult in terms. Okay, next one. Now only all these things comes in there, nothing else. Okay, being in a relationship, going through a breakup. Okay, which one is difficult, Mohit? Any idea? Very good. Okay, sir. Second one, sir. It's a breakup. You might feel it's difficult, but then being in a relationship is also difficult in terms, okay, the commitments, okay, the attention, the care. Now, I'm not talking about the relation that comes in teenagers. Talking about the relationship that comes after marriage is also relationship. A relationship with your parents, a relationship with your siblings, okay, friends, mates. So, terms of relationship that can be anything, okay, maintaining something, yet it is also difficult. And similarly, when this is broken and going through that breakup is also so much difficult in there. So life, fella, as I started off telling you all, very short of sonnalam, everything that you select is going to be difficult in there. Last coming into your case, that's going to be your exam results. You all have done your exam results. Is passing the exam is difficult or failing the exam is difficult? Obviously, many of y'all will tell, so passing the exam is so difficult. You all have to study, revise, sleepless nights, okay, lessons செய்யணும் அது விருப்பமோ இல்லையோ அந்த கிளாஸுக்கு போய் உட்காரணும், okay, அந்த சார் கேட்டிருக்கணும் 2 hours 3 hours, okay, early morning sessions, okay, extra classes. Passing the exam hell been difficult in there, but then you ignore everything. Okay, when the results comes in for y'all, okay, maybe around in August tomorrow, results are cool. When you get that result in there, that pain is there, no? And the pain, when the life full, okay, that pain will be there for definite lifetime in there. Regretting is there, regret that you couldn't achieve something, and that is failing. Failing in exam is also difficult in my term perspective. So life has lots of choices, okay, it has lots of choices in there. You all have to select which difficulty. So my dear boys and girls, okay, and also the parents who are there in there, okay, which I wanted to tell you all today is, okay, whatever the pathways you're going to select, maybe you're doing your A level or higher education, maybe your higher education with the A levels or without or dropping in there, whatever, it's going to be difficult. Either you suffer the pain now, or either you suffer the pain later. If you find the comfort zone here, in a Kela, na 2 years, exam whatever I wanted, if you feel the comfort zone here, in another 2 years, you will start to suffer. If you feel that pain here, in another 2 to 3 years, you will start to have the comfort, and that harvest you will come across in there. Right. So that's what we come across in terms in there. So under my subject A level ICT 2026, might all the teachers might have explained in there. So ICT is a subject that comes in your stream. So we'll have 6 streams in A levels. If you are selecting more about, I'll talk about in there. Simply, okay, I'll tell the importance of ICT, which I have bolded. In every single stream, ICT is popping in, except for biology. For all the other stream, it can be maths, ICT is there. Okay, it can be accounting, ICT is there. It can be arts, ICT is there. Even if it's an other stream, ICT is available. So I don't need to talk about the worth of this subject, obviously. So if you are planning to go through in your ICT career life, okay, min subject selection orientation neke, I'll go in detail. May subjects combo gattat monado you can achieve. If you don't do A levels also, what you can achieve. So welcoming all of you all on our orientation. So that orientation is going to be on, okay. Okay, orientation is going to be on 24th Monday. Okay, June we are going to start our classes. First day is completely free, and then on the subject but then making your mindset why to select this subject. If you are not selecting, how can you go in that pathway? Usual class time, okay, and the time I wanted to take it in there. So because 5 to 7 is the class time I have been doing for you all, so I wanted to continue with that. So from 5 to 7 on 24th, let's meet all you guys. Before finally, okay, winding off the session, I would like to say life has lots of choices. Okay, right. Life has lots of choices in there. Choose it wisely. Okay, you might come across all difficulties. Choose your difficulties wisely. Signing off. Okay, yours, Maestro. Okay, signing off, your Maestro. Take care. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Nalla senjaita. Nalla senjaita.
Thank you, sir. Now, Zumri sir is ready to address the students. Zumri sir is a well-qualified person with diploma in accounting and business and accounting, bachelor of science in business and accounting, reading masters in finance, Kelaniya University.
Huh? Right, guys. Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon. Actually, right, it's been afternoon. Before I start, I would like to thank actually 2 people. One is Ansar sir for giving me this opportunity, and also our Riyaz sir for bringing back the momentum. Right, so in the from the morning, still listening to so many speeches. Right, and I just want to. I'll be doing accounting for you. Right, I just want to introduce you the subject and what can you do, right, if you choose accounting, right, and what are the benefits of doing accounting. So first of all, I would like to know any students who have the idea to do commerce. Hands up, please. Commerce cases. Commerce. Right, okay. So mostly here, science. Science. Science and what do you call that? Bio. Right, okay, good. Maths. Maths. Bio, maths. What are the other streams we have? Arts. Anyone here will be doing arts? Right. Art students. What else you have? Yeah. And finally, like commerce, right? So now under commerce, generally students choose business studies. Anyhow, you have to choose. Anyhow, accounting, right? And also you choose either econ or IT, right? Either econ or IT. Anyhow, in this stream, whatever you study will be all related to what? Business. Mark up, please. This one. This one. This one. Right. Now, I'll tell the benefits of choosing this commerce stream. Right. Now, no matter guys, now even not only y'all, right, the benefits of studying this business and also accounting is, right, let's assume now the biology students, right, what is your dream to become in future? Please, just tell, no need to stand, just tell. You should have a vision on how you were listening to a lot of lectures, right, about vision and things, no? You have to have a proper goal. So your goals, please. What do you want to become? Just normal. Sorry? Doctor. Good. She has to become a doctor, right? You? I'm sorry? No, you have to speak out, no, students. Familiar face. What do you want to become? Yeah. Sorry? Endocrinologist. Good. You? Mohit? Biomedical science, right? Now, let's say some math student, like even I think you'll have to become an engineer in future, right? Whatever you become, right, guys, in future, right, in future, anyhow, you'll be either working in a business or will be starting your own business, right? You will be either working in a business. Now, even I'm a teacher, right? I work in this institute. Also, I have my own institute. There are two in one. But, in your life, either you will be going for a work now. Our parents want us to get a good job. Even my mother wanted from me, right, earlier. Right? So, one day, either you're going to work in a business or else you're going to start your own business. For both the purposes, you will need the knowledge of business. Right? Let's assume you became a doctor. As he told, she became a doctor. In future, you will be working in a hospital. Later on, you get some experience, right? Now, entrepreneurs, every entrepreneur, right, will be directly starting from their father's business. How people become entrepreneurs, right? Either father's business or else they will work somewhere, get experience and start their own business, become entrepreneurs through experience, right? So in future, though you become a doctor, right? Though you become a doctor, you'll be starting your own clinic. There, you need what? Business knowledge. Let's say you became an engineer, you started constructing buildings for others, right? Still, you are starting your own business there. You should know how to manage it. You have to manage the finance, you have to manage the people there, manage the resources. Everything without business knowledge, you won't be able to do it successfully. So whatever you do, business knowledge will be very, very important for you. Did you all get the idea? Right? Even the guys who like to go in IT will start your own IT firm in future. Still, you have to manage these people. People will be working there. So you have to manage the business where business knowledge will be very important, where you get that in commerce stream. Right. So I'll come to my subject. My subject is accounting, students. Right. I think most of you would have done accounting, no? Who has done accounting in O levels? Right. Done accounting. Can you all tell me what is accounting? I can predict your O-level result then. Right. Yeah. Just tell me really what is accounting. Accounting is a process. It's not just one function. Right. Accounting is a process. Right. It is, it is a process of what? Providing information. Very good. Maybe inshallah A passes, no? Right. Providing information. Right. Yeah. Information to whom? Very good. Information to The stakeholders. Can you remember who are these stakeholders, people? All the parties who are interested about the business. Now, you all are the stakeholders here. Interest in Team Comrade, no? Right? Team stakeholders for what purpose? I think CPAS, no? Right. For their decision making. So each and everyone, now you're here, each and everyone has to take a decision. Even you have to take a decision. You have to choose your stream. Each and everyone. So what now? How are you going to choose that? You have to first of all assess yourself and take a decision. So likewise, business related decisions, we can't just close the eyes and take a decision. Right? We can't just now if you take stakeholders, there are a lot of stakeholders, owners, managers, customers. Now all these people has to take a decision. Like after the O level, what are you going to do? You also have to take a decision, no? Now you all came for the orientation. Now some of your friends are not there. Now I'm very happy that you guys have taken the decision early. Now most of your friends are absent here, no? They are waiting for something. Information about themselves. What is the information? O-level result. How well they have done. So they are waiting to see the information. Depending on that information only, they will go ahead. Yes or no? Right? So they are waiting. So everyone wants that information to take decisions. Even in business, it's the same thing. Right now, for example, if you are the owner, right? Owners will have to take a decision whether to continue the business or to stop it. How will they get information? Can you just look at the business and take a decision? Now, can you tell whether Team Comrade is making profits or losses? Can you just look at the AC class to maybe profits? You can't take. Right? You can't take because you see in PETA and all. Have you now? Since when I was in the audit firm, we go. My own experience. Some shops will look very nice, well decorated, lightings and all very nice. Maybe going on losses. Why? Their maintenance expense, electricity and all very high. Some shops will look, will be in the corner of a market. Ugly, nothing is done, no renovation, nothing. We might think, who will go to this shop? Maybe going on losses, but they would have been done for like 50 years. They will have a good customer base. So by just looking at, we can't take a decision. For the business, for us to take decisions, we want information. So what provides us information? Accounting will provide us information. That is the subject. Now, there are different stakeholders, no? Owners are there, managers are there, right? Even you take customers. Everyone has to take a decision. Even a supplier. You know who is a supplier? Who provides us goods and services. Even before they give the goods to us, they have to take a decision. What is the decision? Whether to give goods to this person or not. So they will go through how much their existing current liabilities, existing their current assets. Later we'll study if you join the accounting class, right? So do you understand? So they will also see whether how much in debt are you already. If I give you more goods, will you be able to pay me? So everything, they don't just look at the business and decide. They will go through your accounts. So this will be, providing all the information for the stakeholders for their decision making. So did you get the idea? Right. And also, I'll make it fast. What are the benefits of becoming an accountant? I know it is people who are already been accountants will say it's a boring job. I know. But still, the benefits you see, if you become a doctor, where will you work? Hospital. If you become an engineer, where will you work? The constructions and related to that. Right? If you become an IT guy, I don't know, related like our Riyas IT, right? So where will you work? All in the office, IT, right? In the office you will work. If you become a teacher, school. But I'll tell you, if you become an accountant, you can work everywhere. Right? You can work everywhere. Even for a school, who will be doing accounts? An accountant. For a hospital, who will be doing accounts? Accountant. Right now, when I was in the audit firm, I can still remember, we go to everywhere. Even I have audited schools, I have audited masjids, kovils, right? So everywhere you can work. You can, even restaurants, we are lucky when we get a restaurant audit, buy free food and delicious food, right? So all these things, right? So So those are the benefits. If you become an accountant, you can, freely work everywhere. And you can, even work at home also. No problem. You don't want to go to the office. You get the documents, even you can do work from home also. There are a lot of people who do. Right? So those are the benefits. And also, before I, finish, I just want to tell guys, now you may be hearing so many lectures and stuff, right? The way to choose the path and everything, even I can tell you much more on this. But the thing is this, students, right? For everything, right? Your efforts are very important. Don't do something for the sake of your friends, because my father is telling, mother is telling, and also, or my brother became an accountant, or my brother did ACC or A-level or whatever. I also want to do. Please don't do that. First of all, study yourself first. You should understand what are your strengths and your weaknesses first. Understand yourself and see what is good for you. You do for yourself, not for your father or whatever. Right? You have watched that movie, Nanban movie, no? Have you watched that movie? That's a very good movie, except the romantic scenes. Right? It's a very good movie for the students, actually. How to choose the path? There are 3 characters, no? Right? One character who likes the swim and does the swim. Who is doing for the sake of the father? Who likes the swim but he is weak. So, you want to get the idea properly. Right? You have to do what you like. No matter science or whatever, do for yourself, please. Right? Not because my brother is a doctor, I wanted to become a doctor. My sister is an engineer, I want to become an engineer. Right? Study yourself. And also, even when doing, to make the sound, we need 2 hands. Right? 2 hands needed. Right? Though you go to the best teacher in the world, right? If you don't put efforts, you get the best teacher. If you don't put efforts, with 1 hand we can't make sound. So please keep in mind, my advice for you from now on, please put the 100%. Right? Now, you want to always learn from your mistakes. I know you would have played the fool during your O-level time, because I teach O-level students also. I know what you do in the classes very well. Right? Always learn from your mistake, because first time you do it's a mistake, fine. You repeat it while knowing it's a mistake, then it becomes an offense. So please don't repeat it. Learn things from what you have done. I do that, right? I learn things from my mistakes as well as I, always watch at others. If I see someone is doing something wrong, I learn from that also. Others' mistake also I learn, right? So I know what you have done during the whole time. Make sure that will not be repeated again, right? So guys, please give your 100%, right? Everyone can achieve things. So here it's all about success and stuff, right? So how to achieve? You know how to achieve things, right? So give your 100%. Everyone are capable of doing things, right? Only problem what is lacking is your dedication is the problem. You don't like to do, right? Your dedication is the main problem. So I think you learn the mistakes and will do better in your A-levels, right? So all the very best for everyone. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Now, let me call my colleague Zaina Zayan on stage to speak few words about life at Team Comrade. Assalamu alaikum and a good morning to all. I'm Zaina Zayan here. I have been a part of Team Comrade from the beginning. Our classes started in July, and honestly, it's like a second home to me. The atmosphere here is super friendly, and we have formed a real family. Our classrooms are comfy with AC, plenty of space, and projectors, and many other facilities. I often hear this saying, it doesn't matter where you study, which institute you join, but what matters is the hard work and dedication. My younger self used to think all institutes are the same since they provide education, right? However, over time, I realized while all institutes offer education, the quality of education is what differs. This difference is why I chose Team Comrade Educational Institute. And I'm sure everyone here chose this institute because of this difference. Personally speaking, before finding Team Comrade, I struggled. I struggled to find a comfortable place for learning. But now I can confidently say this is the best institute for local A-level and O-level classes with the best panel of lecturers. Some of you all might know I used to be Andhra's student for the past, I used to be his online student for the past 2 years. And I always wanted to join his physical class because of his concepts and his drawings of, he used to do arts in teaching. And Schuelzer, he stands as a unique teaching skills and technique, especially in the field of chemistry and maths. The sir himself know I was a very weak student at the beginning, but today I'm standing here as someone who is doing A-level math. So teaching skills was very unique. It was another level. Honestly, it was another level. Also, Riaz brings out a perfect balance in academics and fun activities, which greatly benefits us. We had so much of memories with Riaz and we'll absolutely miss them. Also, I must also mention other esteemed lecturers like Shukri sir, Hanafi sir, Altaf sir, Azam sir, Zumri sir, Nafi sir, and Nuwan sir, who are among the best in the city. Today, I also want to share how my journey at Team Comrade transformed me over the past year. I started spending more time in the institute. I came here often in the morning or after lunch to study individually or with my group of friends. Honestly, these study sessions were very helpful. As you know, studying at home can be challenging, especially with siblings around. As time passed, I started spending all 7 days a week here. The continuous exams and revision classes kept me motivated and focused. I'm also thankful for all the events held, like the Iftar program and the Children's and Teachers' Day. These events not only made our day here enjoyable, but also improved our social skills. We learned how to lead and organize. I am also grateful to Team Comrade for helping me succeed in my studies and grow as a person. I want to express my gratitude to Master Ahmad Ansar for his remarkable efforts for selecting such an outstanding panel of lecturers. Let's give him a standing ovation. Thank you.
Now let us invite the director and the founder of Team Comrade, Dr. Ahmad Anza, on stage, please.
Okay. Right. I know that you're all tired. I'm not going to prolong the speech, but I will tell you for biology what I'm going to do. That's it. Right. And I'll tell you a few universities that you can enter. In Sri Lanka, there are, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 universities are there. If you become a doctor, if you want to become a doctor, you can have the medical degree from, right? So just try to listen this one. For last, I won't prolong, just 5 minutes, right? Biology, chemistry, physics. If you choose these three streams, you have a set of huge amount of degrees open, right? Other than that, biology, chemistry, ICT, you can choose SFT, SFT or any other subjects you can choose, right? But with biology, there are so many options that you can choose. That is first thing, right? So basically, in our plan, what we'll do is we will form a team. In my biology class, the 25 batch students will help 26 batch. That's how I'm going to create the team, right? No one would do something like this because none of the other classes, they have a good plan. Because from the beginning for biology, I will practice students. I will practice everyone for essays, structure practice, right? And there is some MCQ master, right? Almost every effort in different aspects from the beginning for a theory students, right? Normally in any class, they will just start the theory. That's it. But with my theory, I'll be doing SEQ sessions every week, structured essay practices. Then I will be doing essay practice daily basis essay practice. There's another setup, right? After 2 months just starting, we are planning MCQ masters already started for the previous batch. MCQ masters will be there. We will be doing that reviews and everything, right? Meantime, separate practical sessions will be going on, right? And we are forming, when I'm doing biology, we are forming even online, physical, we are forming you into separate groups, right? Those groups will be guided by the previous students, right? And you can use this space as a studying space for you. You all can use this space as a studying space for you because when you are doing A levels, what you are always lacking is motivation. So on the working day, right, in the group session, the teamwork part, not only biology, even for chemistry and physics, I'll be giving the chance for everyone, right? You come here, right? I have already assigned 2025 batch, a set of people, a set of students, already assigned, right? How to help 26 batch in these subject matters, right? We all have highly qualified ones, highly qualified lecturers. With that, when you get the theories and when you have the help of previous batch, right, it's easy for you to move because no one has done ever this kind of work, right? This is a kind of trick, and there are few tricks that I'm using in my classroom that I will be telling in orientation program June 1st. Our class starts at June 1st 10:30 to 1:30 Saturday. So June 1st, we are starting the class. On that day, I will give a deep explanation about how I am going to take this. Because A level, you can't do it alone without a proper guidance or motivation. With guidance, with motivation, you can nicely get this thing done. Because it is a huge thing. Without by harding, I need you to practice everything. Drawing practice, right? And for this, you will have drawing practice separately, drawing practice session. Because my class is going according to some different, in a different way actually. If I tell you, in Oxford universities, in Cambridge, right, those international universities, they are using this technique. The same technique I'll be using in the classroom. Still 25 batch I'm using that. Like that I'll be using this time also, right? In here also, in Sri Lanka also, right? It's a very practical session. Even in the classroom, that 3 to 4 hours will be like nothing, just like we finished. Right? We are using presentations, practicals, videos, right? With that theory booklet, right? You can ask me, I'll show you later, right? There are a set of theory booklets, right? For international standard, all those theory booklets are also there. I'll show you at last, right? Mohit, in that cupboard, there are books, no? Biology parts, right? Those books we will be providing you, right? For the same fees, no any extra fees or anything. What we need to give is a quality education, and you need to practice, right? Biology, you have to practice, right? If you practice, then you can get this thing done, right? Because I was a student in my, I couldn't succeed in my first try for my university. University entrance came, but in first try I won't be like, I couldn't able to get into the medical faculty, so I had to do the second try, right? So I did second try. In my first try, when I'm joining a certain class, just 4 months before, when I go to the class, at that time I was going to a class, and I thought I know biology well. Then I went to the MCQ paper class. In that, they are giving 50 MCQs. They gave 50 MCQs. 50 MCQs, and I was like, that is the first day of me for that MCQ class. And then there was only 4 months. 4 months left for the exam. I went and did the paper. It was easy for me, like 43 almost questions, like I'm okay. I know this, and I marked. Almost around 7 questions I didn't know. It was like kind of hard, and I just like put some kana shots, right? Then that day the sir came, because in that I want to tell you one thing. Some people are there, they don't even go to a certain class, but because their friends are scolding, they will scold that person. அந்த மாதிரியாக லீகிறேன் நானும் அந்த டைம் அப்படித்தான், right? The thing is, they're not going to that class, right? They never went to that class, but you know, like friends are telling, no, that person is a big-headed person. Like, okay, that person is always like keeps talking. He's not teaching, right? Those kind of people are there. So that time, the MCQ class I went for, that also I thought like that, because my friends are telling always, he's like very, always telling some things and all. So I didn't want to go class at first time. At last 4 months, somehow I thought like, sorry, I have to go and see why I'm scolding this person. So I went. That day I went, and then finally, after I go to the class, I sat. Then sir came to mark the MCQs, right? Okay. The first question I marked, out of the 43 questions I marked, or 50 questions are there, no? First question, wrong. Second, wrong. Third, wrong. All 43 which I marked was wrong except the kanas. Only that 7 kana MCQs correct. This is a true story I'm telling. This kana 7 MCQ is correct. This 43 wrong. So that means out of 50, kana 7 marks. In real, actually, out of 50, it's 0. Then I started to realize why my biology knowledge is killed. Then only I start realizing what is biology, right? Then in that class, that day I saw how that teacher explains biology. I also have some inspiration. I am also using some of his inspiration now also. In previous class also, even all our students also. I'm using that inspiration provided by that sir now, right? He was like so different. From that day, I started studying real biology, right? The person who I scolded more in my A-level life. Even I never thought like I would go to his class and I would appreciate him this much, right? He was a very level sir, right? So with that sir, I started my journey. Like the crowd was like around 1,500 students in that class, or more than that. That much of students are there, but still I practice the way he is doing biology, and I know how he did, and I know how I got through that. End of my first try, somehow I managed to mark 25 MCQs out of 50 in my first try. 0 to 25 I came. Because Same standard, because in his final MCQ paper class, I got 25 correct, 24 correct. In my A levels, I got 25 correct. But then I know, right, he is the perfect person for this. Next year, I practiced very well with him, right? I got 49 out of 50 MCQs correct in biology. And I know how I did that. This paper still with me. And one small question I got wrong because of some confusions. And it was a patta easy question, but still I missed. Right? So for this in biology, I came. Chemistry, physics, a different story, same scenarios. Right? So I realized that the importance and everything after I missing the opportunity for medical faculty in the first try. So in second try, I worked hard, worked like a hell, like per day, 18 hours I was studying. Per day, 18 hours, including classes. Daily basis. Right? For me to study, those days the Android phone was like invented. So in that, what I did was like, I will waste my time. Therefore, I removed my those days like back covering and batteries, remove seams you can remove. So I remove part by part. I gave one to my mother, you put in your cupboard. I gave the battery to my father, you put in your cupboard. And SIM and the other phone part, SIM is in one cupboard. And after closing that cupboard, this in another cupboard, I put the other part, other key also. So that I won't take, because when I think about it, I will feel boring. Like I have to ask from mother the case and battery here. And it's getting time, no? Right? So therefore, I did that is because of me. Because I want to succeed, I did. Because this is your life. Right? This is my life now. But that day, if I didn't do that sacrifice, I wouldn't be able to come here this far. Right? I did that sacrification and now I'm here. Right? As a doctor, as a teacher, whatever, as a professionalist, anything. Right? But that is, even my intention was that. After so many failures like this, I can remember in one physics paper I got, right? I didn't understand anything that day from one subject. Out of 30, only 1 mark. Physics paper. Right? From these two, you can come up to out of 49 out of 50. 48 out of 50 in chemistry. Right? You can come up to those. But the thing is, you need that motivation and guidance. Right? Without a proper guidance and motivation, from self-motivation and guidance, I came this far. Now I know the failures where you're going to face. So every time, every day in the class, I would tell something. I would tell something, you do like this, you do like that. Right? That's I know. That is why I'm creating a team. The previous team will help the coming up team. Then that team will now you after you all doing for 1 year with me before you starting the revisions, I will set your gang to help the coming up team. That's how team Comrade works. Right? That is the spirit, not like other classes. If the crowd is more, what I will do is I split the crowd into groups and I will separate the days and I will put them, but still I would do that. Right? No matter it is online, no matter it is anything. But I will do. Right? I would do something. Right? Now 25 revisions will be starting from August. Right? Even after that, they will come and help you. And I will also be there. Right? And you have to study also. I will make this entire space, which is like a education vibe. So you come here, you can study, right? No need to worry, because like totally secured. CCTV is working all the time, right? So if anything to be clarified, even parents, like everything is transparent. You can see, you can, right? You can come here, you can study freely, right? Okay, there are some other targets, right, in related to this education field, which we can do to enhance the educational vibe. So I keep trying this, right? With the coming up batch, I'll be around 3 to 4 months. There are some plans, right, which will be implemented. So those things we will be doing. Not only biology part, even other streams, every sir they are trying. But overall, right, even we are communicating what we can do for the next batches. Right? Whatever the thing we can do, we will do. Right? That team we will form, right, every year. Now you also think Once you finish first year, you will be around finishing around 3 to 4 chapters. From that, you can help. Most other than that, after finishing every unit, actually after every 6 weeks, 6 week by 6 week, we are doing papers like school, and I'll put ranks, marks, and everything will be there. Like, if not, you have been thinking like in classes they are not doing exams and they like no nothing anything, and then no competition. Not like that. Every 6 week we'll be doing exams, and the next week I will be reviewing the entire paper. Right? All of these practices will be never given in a normal ordinary class. I know how I succeeded in biology. Obviously, without missing a single drop, I will guide all of my students. Because not only you, right? I also have a dream, right, to put one of the maximum rank, set of maximum ranks, district, island, anything, right? Maximum ranks for all of my students. That is one of my dream. So I will go for any distance for that. I'll go for any distance, no matter what, right? Even normally, I used to work for these A-level students until 2, 3 morning, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and even by sacrificing my sleep, right? So that I can show that if you work like this, you can do, right? And for parent support, right? My parents always supported me. Like, usually you ask, we are giving this much of money, right? We are giving this much of money. What you have done to that? Because it's a responsibility of students. For what they give, they have to learn. They have to come here. They have to learn for that, right? It is not a problem that you're asking, right? We are paying this much of money, and what you are doing. Just see what they are doing. What actually are they studying? Because A-level is a full-time work. But meantime, don't demotivate them also. Like, you tell, this is okay, fine. What you are doing now, what you need from us, try to encourage. If you try to encourage, okay, what should be done from my side, right? What should I do? I can remember when I'm studying for my A-level in my first, last like 6 months like that. Even my mama would come and ask like, what do you need? Do you know anything to eat? Do you know anything to drink? Right? Because I am studying. For that, just like as a few words would make them like happy. Oh, my mama is so concerned about me, like, she helps me in study, so they will feel to study than blaming or scolding them, right? Okay, just don't expect like my son want to be like the other house people or like my relatives or like that. Don't expect that. What you have to expect is, what is my son's or daughter's talent? For that, what she will come up with, for that what she can do. For their talent, you try giving them support. If they have a good talent in designing or something, meantime you like let them follow like 2-3 months courses, no problem. You try to understand what is your kid's talent, and then for that you support. Meantime you are supporting, right? You tell them, we are spending this much for you, we have to get something done. You don't want to pay back us, but you have to go. And don't compare with others also. Even when they get a low mark, okay, at least this time you have got this one, try next time like get a good mark, but don't compare. This much, this person has got this much marks, you have to get this much. It's a very bad thing. Don't try to compare. Everyone's brain capacity is different, so never compare with anyone, right? Okay, so without comparing, you compare to himself, right? Previously he was working like this, now you are not working like this. You see your progress, so compare with themselves itself. That's the best thing what you can give. And even students, they have to understand, you have to compare with yourself than the previous day. Did I work little more today? Did I work little more the other day? Right? Like that you have to think. So compare every time with you, it's not with your friend. Right? And literally you have to choose your classes. Right? You have to choose your classes. Not because of my friend is going there, I'm going there. This friend is going here, therefore I'm going here. If you choose like that, you will end up like nothing. For A-level, some people would go like 2-3 classes. It's not a problem. Fine, if you have money, you go and get succeeded. No, it's not a problem. But thing is, right, you stick to that one certain class, you get the maximum from that. Right? Try to get the ideology. Now, when I'm doing the class, I'll be doing for like around 15 minutes and I will give them make a short note or make a mind map, and I'll go out and come back. So let them work. It's my way. And then again, I will come back like after 10 minutes. And again, I will do another part, 3 pages. And again, I will let them now make a mind map, now make a flow chart. Now you do something, right? You draw this diagram. That's how this works, right? Then they also don't feel biology as a like tired subject, because I'm not going to keep talking like this for the entire time period of the class. I will go out, come back, right? I will see whether they're working or not, right? I will let them work, let them discuss. That's how this is in my university. Sometimes after my the doctors, when they're doing the lectures, after they will tell us, okay, now you all discuss. Kela, he will stay calm for like 10 minutes. Now you all discuss whatever the thing you want, right? Some people will discuss that and this, but some people will discuss about that topic, right? So that is how brain works. Brain needs small amount of rests, and that it has to do, right? So the same method I will follow, because I know, like, I guess I know a bit more than students about brain. I have studied a lot, right? Even researchers, right? So that I know like how far the brain can hold and how the brain will work, right? But some students thinks like, okay, now if we follow that method of teaching, sometimes they will think, no, he's not always in front of the board. No, we are paying and coming. No, it is not that. It is about dealing with the brain, right? It is how dealing with the brain. Brain needs rest at proper time. Then if we give nicely, those things will go inside to the brain. That's how it is. That's how biology works. The first day I'll explain more and more, right? Sorry for the delay. I got 7 minutes more from you, and I wish you all the best. If anyone joins today, if anyone gets admission today, there will be like half to half of today's admissions only, right? So only today. After that, the admission will be as usual amount from next month. Haridha? Right. So only that chance is there for today, even online, even physical. You know the class system method. For the thing is, admission is common for all the classes. Even if you join 6 7 classes, no problem. Admission is common. And for biology students, I will after coming, I will tell you some other tricks, and I will recruit you to some other things also. So with that, now today I won't tell that. Once you come to the biology class, I will tell you. I will reveal some other stuffs are there. Those things I will reveal to the entire group. And thank you for listening. Thank you for participating, everyone. Right, even though there's too cold climate, but still with the rainy climate, you all managed to join, participate. Even thank very big thank for students as well as parents. Please share this, right? And the team comrade will be there for anything. We will get the responsibilities of all the students. We are studying here, right? There will be a good education, good vibe, good environment. Even the students who are coming, they will never miss a prayer, because we have a separate prayer area also, right? And as much as possible, we will provide all the facilities we can, and inshallah will provide, if we can, more and more also, right? So please share the message with everyone, right? We'll keep motivating them weekly whenever we meet them. So just share the message with others, right? And it is you are the ones who are judging us, like actually whether you are doing good or not. So actually it should be done. You have to question us how your student works. It's okay. That is the way, right? And we are responsible for that. So according to that, we'll be doing, right? These are some of the tunes I forgot to show you, right? Some of the tunes like almost like designed in a different way, not a usual ordinary one, with more images. Like it's a separate one, right? Like that, there are few things. This is another one, right? All of these will have a good content with images and everything. Not an ordinary structure of biology tute, or you haven't got even in all levels. There are set others like that. So these are just few things that I want to show you, right? Even for all of online students, we'll be posting those before starting the class, and that's how we go. And then thank you very much for everyone for listening, and we'll see you all soon again and again. A very big thank for you all. Hmm? You want to end? Okay. Use that mic. Wait. 1 second. They will go. You finish now? The ending, sir.